Yes, people. The big one is here. Finally, it's Jamaica versus Mexico, people. The one that you've been waiting for. The must win at the office. Wow. Greetings, everybody. This is Eddie Gona. I'm here with CC Sports Lab, and this is Sports Down the Middle. And we're here to carry the game for you guys. Live watch along. Should be an interesting one. We're here to do a quick pre-game. The team is on the screen right now. CC, what's up? How you doing?
I'm okay, Eddie. We're just here to, do a quick pre-game on the coach's selection and what we
Yeah.
could expect going forward in the game. Yeah, so I'm here just doing good, in good vibes, in good spirit, thinking
Mm-hmm.
that we have a good combination of players out there to get the job done. So,
Mm-hmm. All right, people. A squad was being circulated around, but it's slightly different than the one that we saw. Um, but let me just go through the squad. In goal, Andre Blake. Left back, Taxi Lawrence. Centre back partnership of Ethan Pinnock and Damien Lowe. Right back is Javane Brown. Alvarez is just there as a placeholder, people. In midfield, the trio, Speedy, Ravel, DJ, Daniel Johnson. Up top, Lamar Walker, Antonio, and Junior Flemings. So this is a 4-3-3 CC.
the formation. Yeah, all right. First of all, in the front in starting Kemar Taxi Lawrence, I think what the coach is looking for, if you notice, he's playing Kemar Lawrence and Damian Lowe in the back line, right? Along with Javane Brown and Ethan Pinnock. Javane Brown is fairly new to the back line, but he has played a couple of games with Damian Lowe. So that's the chemistry right there.
Yeah.
Pinnock would have played a couple of games as well, but would have been fairly new to the lineup. So what you look at, the coach looked at balance. So you have a Damian Lowe and a Kemar Taxi Lawrence, who will be the more experienced defenders in the back line, playing alongside
Mm-hmm.
a Pinnock and a Javane Brown. So I think in that setup, you can say the coach got it right in terms of one fairly new centre half playing with a more experienced centre half, even though the level of a Pinnock is playing at a very high level. So you would say that Pinnock is
Mm-hmm.
probably the best defender in the back line, but not necessarily the most experienced in terms of playing for Jamaica. So the combination that, in my opinion, the coach went with was to have a wing back that is agile and versatile in the form of Javane Brown, but
Right.
complement that Damian Lowe was experienced out there. Then you have a Taxi Lawrence with experience and a Pinnock with his ability and at the level at which he's playing. In goal,
Mm-hmm.
Andre is a fixture in terms
Right.
of play. Practically the only person who can say he picks himself in the squad is Blake. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So apart from his poor distribution, as some persons would say, he's the best shot stopper and the best goalkeeper we have currently. So he picks himself.
Yeah.
Going on to the midfield right now. Kevin Stewart is in the squad. However, Kevin Stewart would have arrived on the island yesterday. So, you know, training session would have been going on from between Tuesday and in Monday, and based on how the guys arrived. So I don't think he would have been up to speed. So this game, I would be surprised if he gets even 10 minutes, because it will be based on how the game goes, and I'm not sure he
Mm-hmm.
will any time. But Speedy is a very good fit, because I
Mm-hmm.
think what the coach tried to do in Peru is play Speedy alongside with Javon, but get Speedy up to the level of a ball playing holding midfielder. So what I think the coach wants from Speedy is one of those deep line ball playing midfielder like a Fernandino, where you can tackle, but you can play ball forward as well, or
Right.
even a Kovacic. You understand? In terms of that, so that's why I think he's playing in the hole, and I think the coach already would have given him his instructions as to how
Mm-hmm.
to play that role. Then you have a Ravel Morrison, who is Ravel is
Hold
versatile.
on. before you continue, just to add on Kevin Stewart, I think if we see Kevin play a lot of minutes, that means we're leading and we bring him on to seal it up. So I'm hoping that Kevin Stewart can get a lot of minutes. Because that's the only way I see him getting minutes. If it's we're leading, I want to defend the lead. Continue.
Yeah. So that in that case now I see where the coach went to Ravel. So Ravel now in the position that Ravel is playing, you can see where he's playing Ravel and DJ as central
Mm-hmm.
midfielders, where DJ I think will take up the role of the attacking midfield, and I think Ravel will share the role with Lamar Walker because as you notice, Ravel is versatile enough to play on the wing, and Lamar is also versatile enough to play in the midfield. So the coach went with the combination of a Lamar and Ravel over that side, where they can both interchange play, right? I think Daniel will see Daniel being playing behind in behind the strikers in terms of that. And then Mikel Antonio practically picks himself as a centre forward.
Right.
Flemings, based on how the squad is, the formation is a 4-3-3 formation, so we would need another winger. So you don't say Jonah Flemings gives you that outside and the ability to take on players. So all in all, I'm thinking from my perspective and what I see and how the team had played in the Peru game and the players that came in, I think it's a balanced enough team to get the job done on the day.
Mm-hmm. Any surprise that we didn't go with three at the back?
I'm not quite surprised that he didn't go with three at the back, because I think basically, as I said before, I think he wants to play two experienced defenders along with two other fairly new defenders to get them in the groove of the game. So
Mm-hmm.
I think he went with a back four because of experience. Because if he had went with a back three, quite possibly you wouldn't have seen a Kemar Taxi Lawrence in the team or a Javier Brown because he would have to play three centre halves.
Right. Let us look at our opponent, the Mexican team. They're also playing a 4-3-3. Vega, let me start at the back. Ochoa in goal. Right back, Sanchez. Arojo, Moreno, centre backs. Gallardo, left back. In the midfield, Herrera, Rodriguez, Guardado, Vega, Funes, Mori, and Antuna. So we see the Mexican missing a lot of popular faces, CC. No Lozano, no Jimenez, no Corona.
Yeah,
Corona is on the bench actually. So should the Jamaicans be a little bit more confident looking at this Mexican lineup? I mean, some of the good players not there. They should give the team some confidence, I believe.
I think they should have some confidence in terms of the lineup because, as I said, it's not necessarily in confidence in terms of the lineup because Mexico is a very good team, and anybody
Yeah.
that turns up for Mexico will come out and play. I just think that this specific window, we have gotten a good enough squad that I think can compete with any other squads that we're going to face. So I think what we should do is just try to play the ball game our way and don't allow Mexico. All right, we should try to make Mexico play on our terms, and that's why I think Ravel. That's where I think Ravel and Daniel comes into play. Because what Ravel and
Mm-hmm.
Daniel has to do is keep their pulse, keep their finger on the pulse, right? By
Right.
trying to allow dictate the way the game plays. So don't allow the Mexicans to
Mm-hmm.
overrun us or dictate play. So if the games need to
And
speed up, we know that Daniel speed up the game. If the game needs to slow down, Ravel slow down the game, depending on who is dictating at that point in time. So as I said before, try to get the Mexicans to play our game instead of their game. But I think the
yeah, and
Mexican looks like a
in,
very good
in
team.
and to add to that, I think in previous games we've seen the midfield run away and shy from the ball. This trio we're definitely not going to have players shying away from the ball. These players should be able to come and collect the ball under pressure and turn and look to play out. They're
Right.
also good passers at the ball. We do have a Jamal Watson. Anthony Grant, not the best of passers, can pass short, but not the best of passers in terms of long balls. So we have some technician in the middle of the park where we can, at least try to link up play better with the top three.
Yeah, as I can see, like if you look in the side, Eddie, you realize that there's a lot of ball playing individuals. Speedy
Right.
is coming into his own as a ball playing midfielder. Daniel is a ball playing midfielder. Ravel is a ball playing midfielder. Atimar love him. Lamar is a ball playing attacker. Um,
Mm-hmm.
some of the Mikel Antonio speaks for himself.
Right.
Um, Jonah Flemings as well. So when you realize in the era of we have always been the ones like criticizing the team in terms of not retaining enough possession. But if you really look at it right now, if this team can't retain at least 50% of the football, then we can't really complain because if you look in the midfield alone, we should be able to
Mm-hmm.
dictate it. And we should be able to go up against the Mexicans and compete in terms of ball possession. But it's not just only ball possession, it's what we do when we get our possession, what we do going forward. And I think that is where
Mm-hmm.
Ravel and Daniel Johnson becomes pivotal. And I think Lamar Walker is in the team for running at defenders and drawing fouls in and around the 18-yard box. Because as you saw in the Peru game, he was the most fouled player. I think a lot of persons don't look at that, Eddie. That
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Walker was the most fouled player in the Peru game. Because if you realize if every 10 minutes you can look at the clock, you know that he was down on the ground. So he was drawing a lot
Right.
of attentions. And I think even the Mexicans, if you look at their scouting information, they list him as a dangerous player. They list him as a player to watch. So
Mm-hmm.
even them realize his threat in terms of taking on players and going at
Yeah,
players.
and it's not really known. It's not really kind of unknown quantity. They don't
So
know
that's
what to expect, so they have to watch him.
so I say that the last game that he played and a lot of persons he got a lot of stick in that game, but it is as a result of throwing him in the deep.
Stick from me. I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, he was throwing him in the deep end because as I said before, he's a good attacking player, but I think they threw him in the deep end without enough like time to actually settle down in the squad. So I think he never really got an opportunity to, you know, he just came in a pressurized moment and he didn't really do well. Bless up that Jaskat. He really didn't get the opportunity to do well, right? So I
Right.
think in this scenario from the Peru game, what we can extrapolate is that he is a player that will uh, go at defense, and he's not a player that will shy away from the football. If you
Right.
realize, he's a player that will come and collect his football. So I think those little factors in his game, because I said it before, a lot of persons don't look at it. I think there's a game. I'm not sure, Eddie. You can correct me if I'm wrong. There's a game where um, Maggie was playing, and I think Lamar came on for Maggie, if I'm not wrong. And he was running at the defenders. He collected the ball under pressure. He was hustling and bustling.
Yeah, I
So
remember that game,
I think those are
and
the
won a lot of free kicks as well.
yeah. So I think those characteristics are something
It
that
is
is
is lively. It's lively.
upon the coach. He has impressed upon the coach those characteristics. So even if
Mm-hmm.
when we saw it in games, you can see is a player that the coach think can employ is can get the best. He can get the best out of in his system. So to
Mm-hmm.
me, the coach playing him or starting him in the squad says a lot, given his work rate and his ability. So we can't really knock. I don't think we can knock him in the position. I initially had Corberg as my player. So as I said before, I got 10 of these players correct, but I never picked Lamar. I picked Corberg because I think Corberg
Mm-hmm.
is very great. But when I looked at it and I realized that I know Ravel has played in a front three before because I've seen it when he's at Derby. I've seen it in his younger days. So when I looked at it correctly, then you will see that the coach made a decision in terms of combination of players. So as I said to people all the while, it's not necessarily the best 11 because 11 misses won't win your game, not necessarily, but
Mm-hmm.
11 combination of the best players, the best combination of players in terms of who can rotate for who and who will take up the space. So that is the best combination
But
that I
but
think
but
coach
but
do.
see, we spoke about the attacking side of things. We have a look at the defensive team. How we going to set up defensively? Are you seeing us playing like a 4-5-1, leaving Antonio up top? You know, Lamar Walker could drop back alongside Ravel. Flemmer could drop back alongside DJ to create a force. So you're looking at a 5-4-1 without the ball. Or you seeing us lining up without the ball. And
Without the ball,
and we're also without a defensive midfielder, you know, by trade, you know, a natural defensive midfielder. Or you think we're going to cope with the Mexicans in the middle of the park?
what I think is based on the coach's strategy in terms of playing a high press game. I think he probably employ a mid block as well in terms of if they're pressing when we don't have the ball. However, when we do have the ball, so he's
Mm-hmm.
trying to employ a strategy where you win the ball higher up the field, right?
Right. So
So you
so
probably
that kind of limit the pressure on the back
yeah.
four and the
So I think
right.
what you will realize is that the coach is trying to like rest and attack and put more pressure
Mm-hmm.
like a defense. Rest. So when you get the ball, is basically when we're resting and the Mexican is rushing.
Right.
But when you don't
High
have the ball
intensity game.
and the Mexican can't rest, so you rest and
Mm-hmm.
attack and rush and defense. So
All right, folks.
coming up right
We're
now,
getting some coverage. Welcome, Ricky.
Bless up, bless up.
We're actually getting some
CC, big
coverage
up.
now.
big up Ricky. You're watching the
Boys
game.
are coming out.
Yeah, me I
Boys
watch
are
a
coming
game
out.
though.
The Mexicans in black and the Jamaicans in all gold. So we're hunting for the goal.
Hunting for
Um,
goal. Hunting
we're
for goal.
hunting for goals. Yeah, man. You know, it's sad to see an empty stadium in such a big game, but this is what we have to deal with. The players, you know, persons praying who's really just praying. Daniel Johnson, Javier Brown, and others. Should be a good one. Ricky, thoughts before the game. Can we get a result? And I'm going to ask CC after. Can we get a result?
Well, we would be blessed if we got a result. I mean, this is the second match for Paul Hall, but it's not the same for the players.
Big
Let
up
us
Patrick.
see. Let us see if the players come with Paul Hall's philosophy and actually pull something out of the hat in this match. I'm not sure what to expect for this match.
All right. CC, can we get a
Yeah.
result?
To be honest, like I said it already, and a lot of persons ridicule me and thing. I tell them, say, yo, when this round is over, we have got 16. You remember in the news what they found at Stadium East? I won't give it an highlight,
Yeah, man.
but there was
Fully
a lot of
loaded.
16
Fully
found.
loaded.
Okay, so we are telling them all guns blazing, man. We are going for these 3 points. It's winnings.
Yeah,
The
man.
only result I see is winnings. And I don't think a lot of persons will be surprised because I don't think it's going to be a 1-0 game.
No, I predicted 2-0 actually. You know. I predicted 2-0. So let's see.
But I'm
It's
saying,
not going to be an easy 2-0, but 2-0.
the man, it's going to be a hard fought game. But from what I'm saying is, I'm telling you
2-0
that
is your prediction?
Yeah, man. Confident, confident.
Confident. Okay.
Come on,
All right.
Reggae boys.
Well,
yeah.
let's see. Let's see. You know, I'm excited. I want to see how them play. So, 2-0, yes,
So
I'm
this
good for
now
them.
team got to come on cuss sometime. Don't watch the game wherever he is.
Yeah, I hope him not come jinx it.
Yeah, in the pan, what they call the boss again, Ricky?
Great
Greyhound.
on. Yeah, man. So the national anthem being sung. The boys look focused and ready.
Upon Lord Ravel.
Ravel look like him a
Yeah.
pray. It's a pinnock.
Yo, no
Let's
long
go.
man.
Have a shot at the bench there, Javanese.
Pitch.
Amal, big up yourself. The minister is there. Ironically, the minister is in the house. I don't know if he's media, but
So
the
lad,
minister is there.
Antonio, I know the anthem. I don't see motor move.
Hey,
Yes, Reggae Boys.
boy, the minister, we need to ever talk minister, cause I tell you.
That's the thing. The minister.
They
Carbon.
this is the thing I don't understand with them. They can be
Carbon, you're not connected, Carbon, so we can't add you. Okay? Everybody has to come in, smash the like button, please. This is Sports Down the Middle. Subscribe if you're new around here. The first rule, like. As you enter, you like. All right? Big up Devon in the house. People, drop your score predictions from now, please. Drop all score predictions. I don't want to hear anybody say I predicted it right after the fact. So again, the lineup: Andre Blake, Ethan Pinnock, Ravel, Lamar, Daniel Johnson, Juna Flemings, Damon Lowe, Mikel Antonio, Kemar Lawrence, Javier Brown, Devon Speedy Williams.
When have we seen such a lineup for Jamaica?
Didn't you see a better match against Honduras? Is Honduras? Who get 3 at home? You see a better squad.
No, man.
The other squad that got 3 with Antonio, no better than
You
that.
mean Panama? You mean the squad
Panama?
that got against Panama you're talking?
Right, yeah.
No, I don't think based on the combination.
No. Right.
It's not necessarily, that's what I was saying, that it's not necessarily that it's the combination of players.
Because we didn't have a Daniel Johnson that time.
Corey
All right, the
Burke.
boys saying a prayer. All right, Reggae Boys.
Man, them a pray enough, you know, man. Enough prayer. I say, Ravel a pray about 10 times since the anthem.
All right, Omari say, see you guys. Omari, make sure you like before you leave. See you at halftime. I'm saying I'm nervous. All right, people, if you're nervous, don't watch the game. Just watch us. All right? If you're too nervous to watch the game.
People are too nervous, man.
I know some are nervous.
You know, say, Eddie, honestly.
I'll tell you the honest truth. The first time now watch a game, and it's like I have a piece of confidence, bro.
Yeah, same with me, man. I don't know where I get it from.
Wish I could have said the same. A joke. The person I never want to start, though, I don't know if I'm ready for say Ravel start. I don't know. Probably a me.
He might prove himself, you know.
Like, when I tell you see, you have to look into it. You see, if you start Lamar, you have to start Ravel. Because it's basically all certain players play, you know. Because guess what? If I started Corey Burke and I started Ravel, who would Burke rotate with? Right? Because Burke could have played midfield. Because guess what? Ravel can play out wide. So that's why I'm always tell people say you have to look at the squad and look at the type.
All right, we have kickoff.
Kick off.
So Mexico will be kicking to the Nannyville side, and Jamaica kicking towards what do you call it? New Kingston end.
Yeah.
So as you suggested, you see, we are setting up in a mid-blockish, like where we're leaving in defense, leaving to pick up. One thing Daniel Johnson always has his bubble gum.
Right.
Energy.
It's probably have a sponsorship. And if him have a Wrigley sponsorship also.
Yeah.
Big up Daniel Johnson.
Taxi,
throwing. Taxi throwing. Ethan Pinnock. The ball to Antonio. Yeah, that was a good control.
All right. Yes, Daniel. Hustle and bustle in midfield.
The Reggae Boy is experiencing some early position now.
Also, Pinnock is playing the left center.
What kind of pass is that?
Right.
He's playing the left center back.
As you can see, as I said before, Flemo, you see Flemo drop back in midfield. So without the ball, the two wingers are dropping back, in a 4 or in a 5.
Yeah.
Good strength there from
Good
Taxi.
hustle, Taxi for the goal kick. Keeping the number 9 off the ball for the goal kick.
Yeah. I think we need to be composed. We've conceded a lot of early goals in this World Cup qualifiers. I think we need to be composed in this first half. The first goal will be very, very vital.
And then on 19, I Taxi tonight and on 87. Yeah, the first goal I think will be vital for either team.
Right. I want to make sure that we get the first goal. We don't want to be chasing the game against Mexico. I think that will play into their hands. So Pinnock losing out there on a header. Damon Lowe covering. Showing to Mexico on the right hand side.
No, Pinnock, you lose on the middle there, you're tall man.
Tyrone, the score is 0-0 after 3 minutes. If you're in Jamaica, the game is on Flow Sports. If not, maybe you can check it out on the Flow Sports app. There's also his goal. Hesgoal.com. Mexican attack on the left hand side, ball in the box. Out for what looks to be a throw into Jamaica.
Looks like he took a shot more than a pass.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Echo so. Ricky.
I am
not
sure.
Sort out the equipment, Ricky.
We are not. I think we're not playing the midfield, the offside chop as well. Because we tried to set an offside chop just a while ago when the Mexicans won the ball. It wasn't applied properly. So far, Mexico has gotten the better opportunities in terms of getting the ball in better areas, attacking wise.
Yeah, we've not come close to the Mexican box as yet. Not seeing a lot of pressing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not seeing a lot of pressing from the Jamaicans. Mexican players down.
Early cramps.
So Sanchez is down for the Mexican. Anything we do, early substitution for the Mexicans, you take that?
Definitely.
So he looks to be down with a leg injury so far. Needs a lot of attention.
The great Gerard Tata Martino.
Yeah. I heard that he handed in his resignation. Where I got that news from? He's still there. Big up Andre Thomas.
So Mexico has to be forced into an early substitution.
Exactly, that's very good. But what I didn't see what happened there. Now we're still awaiting the replay. But Sanchez, the Mexican right back, is out, and he will be substituted. Oh, he just stopped.
He just got a cramp.
Yeah, no contact at all. He just went down all in his leg. Maybe he wasn't 100% fit coming into this game. Big up, Adrian. Welcome.
Welcome, Adrian. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Even gentlemen, Eddie, Fifi, Ricky. Greetings, DTM family. What's everybody doing?
Come, press Jamaica, press.
We're hoping that you don't bring any bad luck. So far, it's been nil also. Don't be a Tigat. We're not adding Tigat to
I
this thing.
normally bring fireworks with me. I normally bring
We're
fireworks
not
and
adding Tigat at
quickly
all.
and right away.
I think Jamaica needs to slow down the game though and try
They need to settle.
Yeah, get the
Settle
Mexican.
and
I
look for the
think
passes that they might
the
try
game is
make.
being rushed.
Right.
No.
'Cause Mexico is speeding up the game. To play
I'd
at their level.
rather them play slow and find the passes than rush it and give away the ball every time.
No, but I think it's because due to Mexico controlling the early tempo of the game. So Mexico
Good
is
through
playing,
ball here. What a through ball.
but that's offside.
We
That's
need
not,
we need to be
and man,
connected there.
no,
Here,
it was off, man. We have
brilliant ball,
VAR.
brilliant through ball. But we don't want to wait and test VAR so early. look at that. It was on, man. Clearly on.
Not offside.
Clearly on, CC. Clearly on.
But
No,
that's
man,
but,
so-
but you know, so even
One
so,
an easy pass that split the team.
I was
Easy
saying that
pass.
because the offside chop, we're not doing the offside chop properly.
Here is Ravel Morrison passing the ball back
The-
to
the
goalkeeper
chop-
Andre
It
Break.
chopped time to catch a rat.
Boots the ball upfield. Damian Lowe makes a pass over to the right side. It's out of bounds. And there's a throw for the Mexicans over on the far side over the bleachers area. Mexicans have a throw.
Not true, commentator.
Ball in the Mexican half. Down in their defense, pass coming out on the right hand side. They seem to be trying to take a little bit of space on the Jamaican left hand side over there. They're right, coming down the wing. Junior Fleming doing defensive duties there. Mexicans putting through snappy short passes. 8 minutes gone in the score line. Scored 0-0. Mexicans with an attack down, and the Jamaicans putting that one out. No. Looks like it's going to be is it a corner?
Is it a corner? Javier is saying no.
Goal
No.
kick.
I don't think so. Goal kick to Jamaica.
But
Corner.
Oh, I think that
It's
should
a
have been a
corner.
corner, doing it.
It is.
Yeah, that's a corner. That's a corner. The refs got it right. So we need to defend this properly. Figure away for right now.
First year we know header. Put pressure out wide now and
Yeah, we're not in the pressure, CC. They're just zoning. We're just zoning.
Yeah. 2 Mexican free out wide.
Mm-hmm. So we say Ravel, DJ, and Speedy. Speedy is the most deep lying at the midfielders. Good 1-2 on the right hand side.
The Mexican 21 Kamani is getting too much space.
The Mexicans have all the time and space to do whatever they want to do. Another ball inside, looking again, cleared away.
Hope he tried to pass it and Mexican intercepted.
So gentlemen, as we see the game developing, the Mexicans are bossing the game, making the passes around, and the boys just look very unsettled. Can't pass the ball from the area, and they just have to settle down. 10 minutes gone in the contest, and the Mexicans don't look like they're easing up. They're attacking the wing. They're on the left-hand side, as with the ball being put out a touch there by Lamar Walker, over to the bleacher side. And the Mexicans seem relentless. They want to end this contest off very early. The longer it goes, the more the boys will get settled. As a pass comes over across, a miscued kick. Let the Reggae boys off, and it's a goal kick.
And they had bodies in the box. So it's a good thing that ball didn't come across.
As we see, a good shot of Tata Martinez, the Mexican coach.
CC Mike was echoing.
What you think, gentlemen? Based on what we've seen so far, the Mexicans are using the wings. I think Paula spoke about it in his press conference, utilizing the wings, right, left side.
That's a foul.
Foul
Free
there
kick.
by Damian Lowe,
So,
right in
so
the center of the Jamaican half.
Funes Mori winning a free kick for Mexico. The man know they're dragging him to the ground.
Oh, hug up the man, bro.
Mm-hmm. All right, people, 35 people watching so far. Please smash the like button. Oh, it's up to 43. Please smash the like button, people, as I come in. This is Sports Down the Middle. Subscribe if you're new. And it's Jamaica versus Mexico. After 12 minutes, it's still 0-0.
Oh! What the hell?
And no need to alarm. It's just an offside, a false start.
Mm-hmm. But we need something from the Jamaicans. Nothing to get excited about so far. Not even a good pass, a shot, nothing. After 12 minutes.
That don't look pretty in Andre. You're
Andre
backpedaling.
Blake killing that one. And anytime the Mexicans have obviously done their homework, Jamaica hasn't been handling the crosses so well. Let us see if Blake will do better. We're back with the big kick out again.
Come on, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick, and
yeah, but there are options to the left and the right. So
no man, you know, so the two attacker them stand up on the box.
Yeah, but you can't spread it wide. It's just a matter of confidence to do that.
Well, that's the thing, you know. As the team is not brave enough. We saw some bravery shown in the Peru game. But this game,
that one doesn't really count. This one does.
And I walk alone last game, Patrick. Remember, Jamaica hasn't really gotten into the game as yet.
Another free kick.
Taxi is upset. Bro. Yellow card they want early.
So calm down, Taxi.
Yellow card.
The referee call him over.
But this is the thing. I think the government even don't understand that. You see, Taxi a foul, man, Taxi.
It's a foul, Taxi.
I think because remember, Taxi never have complete control of the ball. Normally, you come across to body the player, but you didn't have complete control or authority over the football. So that's a foul. But I think this is weird. Like if there's a home crowd where the players would be lifted more in terms of playing.
Mikey, the score is in the ticker below. The score is in the ticker below. Nobody should be asking the score.
0-0.
Mikey can't ask. Just direct Mikey to the score below. The ticker is showing this Jamaica.
The ticker is showing the score, people.
Right now in the 15th minute, still 0-0. Mexicans have most of the possession.
No man, Patrick, all faith, Patrick. But you should eat a dinner before, Patrick. Just to be on the safe side.
Patrick, it might be a bad idea not to eat everything because, you know, don't want to have it
in stomach.
It's an upset stomach, so all the faith.
Have a drink, Patrick. Another ball play through.
Have some tea, you know, and it should be good. Here comes
Mexicans were screaming for a handball there. The ref waved it away.
The through passes are big.
Yeah, man, big time. One ball. We're not close enough.
Again to take on the Jamaican defender.
Ball coming in the box. Collected comfortably by Blake. Chapo Blake. But the Jamaicans not in this game at all. A lot of chasing. I think there wasn't a deflection there that could have beaten Blake. So handball appeal.
Oh,
His hands were to the side. That would be very harsh.
By the way, I think
That's no handball.
VAR is fully intact for this round.
That they say?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Should be, yeah.
the last
What,
communication we got was that VAR was back. We saw them
Why that man
reviewing
flicking
that
on the field?
reviewing that that play
all
again.
over
Wow,
that side
wow.
Woo!
again.
What a shot.
I tell you what, that's an
Good save,
excellent
Blake.
save by goalkeeper Blake.
Good
Yeah.
save, Blake.
Again, the
But what
Jamaicans are not picking up the wingers who are
but
running.
what is wrong with that
Under
right hand
pressure.
side? What's wrong with that
Javin,
right hand side yet again? They're
Javin
attacking
Brown
down
is
that
leaving
side
his man really open.
Kerome,
constantly.
there is no link. You can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
You
So
have to watch it on TV.
Javin has to be a lot closer in terms of his
Ball
marking.
in the box. Yeah, what happened a while ago in the age and he was jogged inside with the centre backs. I don't know why is he doing that?
that's called experience. That is the
He's
reason
been
why.
dragged inside.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
Kerome, you
I
won't
mean,
see the live match on YouTube.
he can't be watching the ball watching. He has to look out for the player, look at his positioning and get it
All right,
done
Flemmer.
properly.
All right, Flemmer.
Flemmer looks like he has switched over into the center of the park. Probably a switch with Lamar Walker. He's now on the right hand side. Walker now on the left hand side.
Why, man, a big kick?
Another
What's up?
long ball.
Jesus
And
Another long ball.
Christ.
Antonio up
That's the
front by
difference.
himself. And we're back again to the long ball football. The
Right.
midfield has been bypassed again. This cannot be
Right.
what was practiced. We didn't see these type of scenes being shown coming out of the training camp. It cannot be the way to go.
Patrick think Brown cannot manage. That is a difficult game for him, Patrick. Remember, he's still learning his craft. Daniel going forward, good play.
This is a
To Antonio on the
crucial
left-hand side.
qualifying winner. Brown has to get his foot in speed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise people will be pressuring him just like how they pressure Alvas, because people think it's easy when you're going out there.
Yeah, but I think the teams, like everybody does think we have a weakness on the right-hand side because all the teams are exploiting that side of the field.
Well,
If you notice, not much is coming down Taxis side.
As they should. Hence why Flemmer has been switched over on the right hand side to try to help not just with attacking duties but defensive duties. Because Coach Paul is seeing where that's a problem. Lamar Walker isn't giving Brown any much comfort there or any much defensive work. So therefore Coach Paul has switched around and put Flemmer over on that side and they should see a lot better coverage.
And if I saw that replay a while ago, he was miles away from the attacker. Not even close to try to, stop the cross from coming in.
The attacker took a good shot also. That one-time shot.
So the Mexicans are again trying to push down on the left-hand side. Flemmer with a good interception. Showing why he's over on that right-hand side. Pass to Ravel. Ravel coming up to the goal, just losing his footing there.
I'm not quite understanding if it is our own game or Mexico, because every call Mexico is getting.
Yeah, but that's a foul.
Because they deserve it. It's a foul.
No, but I'm not saying it's not a foul, but normally
because we do have the fans, CD. CC, because we do have the fans. If we had the fans complaining, maybe the ref would change it and say, all right, I'm not about to call that.
There's no way our team will get more call than the home team, bro.
And Antonio on the right-hand side crosses. Clear away from Ethan.
Yeah, but CC, I hear you, but the truth is that you also have to do some work. Granted that you may very well have more Mexicans in the stadium than the Jamaicans, so it's not really like a home match. We were up against it even before the match started.
So Guardado will be taking this one. Looking for the head just over.
Let me tell you.
A free header.
Watching the ball.
A
free header from Pereira.
Number 16.
Just over.
Just
Pereira.
I thought that was in the back of the net.
Oh my.
It just whistled past
just
the right.
Over.
Right.
Ravel lost his man there.
Right. And
Tata Martino heading
and with it as well. Beautiful header there by the number 16 man, Hector Herrera.
Wow.
That was a close one, and we cannot have that continuously going on.
Yes, Sheldon, we're definitely not pressing
Press. We have to get
at
the ball
all.
to press.
Right now, we don't have an iron.
You don't even have
So,
the light.
no ironing board, no
No
pressing at
light.
all. No light, as Ricky
Good.
said.
No man, oh that inside come and see
All
that
right,
one.
Lamar. Oh, all right, free kick on the left hand side. No free kick.
Throwing.
Throwing on the left hand side for Jamaica.
Come Jamaica, Mexican seems to be running out of pressure. I don't understand how Javane have this man have him
And pin him down now.
pin him.
We look to play it from the back this time.
Yeah, but I mean,
Looking for Ethan. No bad ball here from Damon Low. Antuna is on it. Good cross. All right, Ravel. Long ball up looking for Flemo.
see the intention.
Flemo foul the man. Come on, Flemo.
That's the thing, when we don't win the ball, we're fouling the player.
Yeah, too aggressive there.
Isn't it a throw-in?
No. So look at it. We're just backing off. He's allowed to walk with the ball.
Nobody now make the first tackle.
Right, he's allowed to walk with the ball into the.
Jeez. The man now, everybody a back half.
So the
Just a
play
back
now, folks, Speedy making a pass, Damon Low on the right hand side, pass
Don't even
forward.
touch this passing out of the back.
You see it, we lose the ball again. The control letting a lot of players down as well.
The
First
pass.
touch. The pass, and then if the pass go through, then you have the first touch.
Ravel trying to intercept that. Good try. Everybody stand
I'll
up
go on
and
Leighton.
watch.
We're
Big up yourself, Leighton.
holding midfielders, and I think you're really seeing it.
Get up. Shot coming in. Just wide. So another shot from the Mexicans.
So right now it's just one-way traffic. The Mexicans putting their goalkeeper Blake is not very happy, and Andre Guaduada is the captain of Mexico, is bossing it. Javane Brown having a third time of a game under a lot of pressure.
CC, check the message.
You know, he has just been overrun right now. Here is Ravel Morrison in the center of the park pushing forward. We turn.
Look to DJ now. Look to DJ now.
Speedy Williams, back to DJ, back to Speedy, back to Ravel, and we're getting a little bit of tempo here now. Damon Low turns it back across to Ravel. Low settling down. This looks much better by the Jamaicans. Speedy Williams, a pass over here to Ethan Pinnock. Excellent. He's all right. Pass right there to DJ. Back to DJ again. Nice touch there. It's a foul.
That's about 10 passes, people. That's about 10 passes.
Now they're looking a lot better. Welcome. Yes, Leighton. Welcome, DTM family. If you're just joining us, we're in the 25th minute. It's still 0-0 between Jamaica and Mexico at the National Stadium in Kingston. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and welcome to the DTM family.
I think a game like this would need not to this Damon Low, but his passing. Yeah, somebody more composing. He's doing a lot of loop crosses.
No, I don't know if you can. That's a foul at the edge of the box.
That's a foul, clear foul.
I don't know if you can call Damon Low out on this because the entire team is all over the place.
The entire team is lacking.
But that's it. The passes. But I think
down and putting two passes together. We say Lamar Walker being fouled.
CC, your man win a free kick. CC, your boy
winning a free kick right on the point of the 18-yard box over to the left hand side, and DJ is standing over the kick.
Calm down, Patrick. Calm down.
As we see the big.
All right. So could this be 1-0?
Probably. Some magic from DJ.
You need to find Antonio here.
I see a Sheldon with the pressing, but pressing doesn't just come by talking. It's a system. Obviously, Coach Paul looks a little bit nervous. The tall defenders are up as Daniel Johnson stands over the
Take
kick.
the shot. Take the shot. Take the
No,
shot.
not the shot. You can't take that shot from there.
Why?
Put the ball inside. Good cross.
Oh.
Headed out. Ravel Morrison jumps on it.
No, Ravel.
Out of touch for
No,
a goal.
Ravel.
That's not good enough, but that's a good intent there by the Jamaican team. Looks a lot better in the last 4 or 5 minutes. And Ravel is saying, stay up. Don't go back down. Let's stay up.
Yeah. A lot of black shirts in the box, though. It was difficult to find a Jamaican player. Oh, this looks like a break for Murray. Tackle coming in from Ethan Pinnock. Well done.
Excellent tackle
Saving
there
the day.
Ethan Pinnock, averting the danger. Here is Speedy Williams passing out to Lamar Walker.
Home.
To Williams. Ball put up field. And it's put out a touch by Kemar Taxi Lawrence. Shot throw for the Mexicans as they advance in the Jamaican third.
Mm-hmm.
Cross coming over, headed out. Ravel Morrison putting it up. Damian Lowe stepping forward and just heading the ball out. And it's back with the Mexicans again as they come forward. Down again, that familiar left-hand side, and a lovely tackle there by Javin Brown. The best tackle I've done all game. To put the ball outside for a touch. A throw.
Yeah, Vega was giving him hell pretty much all the game, so it's good to see Javin Brown a little bit closer to Vega this time and winning a tackle.
Yeah.
No!
Him dive on the ball. That cannot be nothing.
Shoulder to shoulder, but come on.
That's a very risky.
You can't do that with VAR. So Javin Brown, another tackle here, shoulder to shoulder.
There by Javin Brown. It could have actually resulted in a penalty, but thankfully, it's a free kick. I don't think he had control of that.
Still lie down.
Tata Martinez is not happy about it. He's not very happy at all.
Shoulder to shoulder.
No, the good thing, Tunis Moore was already going down.
Exactly.
I think that saved Javin there. Him actually, it was going down already. But what a tackle from the Brentford man, Adrian and Ricky. Great tackle.
An excellent tackle by the Brentford man there. Ethan Pinnock showing his worth. And a crucial stop there.
Right.
I
don't know if it's a pitch.
Right.
Daniel Johnson with some space.
DJ, man. We rush
past there to Ravel. All right, guys. Come again.
We was playing the pass to
There's no pass there. There was no pass there, bro.
That's
Hold the ball.
The thing is that Lamar wasn't even looking.
Hold the ball.
I think Ravel wanted that ball.
But again, gentlemen, these are the areas and times when you need that creative player to actually pick the pass out. You only get them once or twice.
It's not necessarily pick the pass out, it's just the moment of him as in.
Yeah, but your player has to be able to pick that pass out and make sure.
But clearly he can pick the passes, the composure he lacked.
Good ball here to Ravel.
Here comes Ravel streaking forward.
Ref.
Over.
You see what I said?
Come on, referee.
You see what I'm saying?
See if you Mexico this is where you need the fans now.
You need the fans now to jump up, to force the referee into a decision.
Because I'm telling you, the game started, the way the game is being played is as if Mexico. If it was a Mexican player just a while ago, it would have been called.
Yeah. But lads, have we talked about the pitch? Pitch is terrible. You see the ball that's bouncing up.
What
is the pitch?
A good interception. Good interception. Calm.
Good ball here to Antonio now.
Too much.
Ochoa coming out and sweeping.
Little less weight on it.
You see it, another foul, just like that.
Ethan Pinnock there stepping forward, growing in confidence, making that break up on an excellent through pass. coming into his own.
And he was the one to play that ball through to Ravel for the chance earlier. Not chance, but the counter.
I think all we need to do is settle in the game because Mexico cannot maintain that rush that they were on.
Throwing to Jamaica.
We noticed the game was calm. The game was calmed down.
Yeah, the game kind of change. Kind of
Paul
switch.
looks like he's losing ears.
They're showing the tackle again. Well done.
Yeah, man. A big tackle, you know?
Him actually put and take the kick.
Right.
That's a crucial stop there by. No, that's the play that we almost got it wrong with Javian Brown and the attacker.
Yeah, because I think Javian Brown.
Good win there by DJ. From referee. You can call that?
Show one card, no ref.
I think that
show is something yellow, ref. Not your
Junior
teeth.
Fleming's trying to make a turn.
He was trying to roll. He was trying to roll the defender.
To roll him, yeah.
Yep, trying to roll the defender on the right hand side, and he's down. Seems to be in a lot of pain.
I hope he's not injured. You know, he haven't played a game yet for Toulouse in France. So
no,
Toulouse will be
really
having their fingers crossed on this one.
Toulouse.
Yeah.
Is he Badon?
Yeah, of course.
Saying some really colorful stuff there on the camera.
Flemo, of course. And people will know that already. That BBC channel thing, we know that already.
Damien load that, no.
Yeah.
Good pass.
Good play.
Lovely pass.
All right, good ball. Looking well, Taxi should cross this one in the box. Oh!
That's too close.
That's not a foul, though. Just play on.
Could have been a foul.
I think he was trying to reach Mikel Antonio, but it was just a little bit too close to him.
Listen, Taxi was taking a shot.
And
no, man, Taxi has swing it in, man. A good ball.
A good play.
That pass was better
a good play
for Flemo. It was a little too close to. I thought the intent what he was trying to do to get Mikel Antonio on it, but he had Fleming on the end as well.
A little bit shorter, and it would have been Mikel's zone.
Yeah, man, correct.
A little bit shorter.
2-on-1 situation. Pinnock cleaning up.
Yes. Passing to Blake. Blake boots it out, but you find the Mexican player in the center of the pitch.
Herrera again.
To Guardado again, and they come down on that right hand side.
Yeah.
But the danger is well averted. They have to run back out, of course. Flemo covering Javian Brown. So the attacks are drying up over on that side for the Mexicans. They want to go there, but they find it hard.
They're camping out.
They're getting a breakthrough
Success again down that right hand side.
Javian needs to be very careful with those plays. Good win there by Flemo, and he gets a foul.
All right, good stuff. Calm it down.
But at least,
stop it.
I think.
At least we know where the attack is going, so Paul Hall can look to kind of fix that problem.
Well, he has tried to fix it by switching Flemo over on the.
CC. Take that back.
Other option.
CC, take that back.
Alvas.
Take that back. We're going to take that back. Take that back, please.
Alvas, come on, second half.
Well, I'm playing what? In front time?
Wait. No.
Hey, let me put it again.
It's the same thing, you know. If you put an Alvas, it's the same problem.
No, it's not the same.
Think about it. What going to stop them from attack down that their left hand side? What going to stop them?
If Alvas Paul is fit, you won't get that type of coverage. If he's unfit, then we have a problem.
Right now, the only solution is switch over Taxi because I'm afraid of Taxi. That's the only solution.
But them start the on the left
no,
hand
you can't. DJ can't make the ball a bounce off like a wall.
Poor kick out there by Blake.
Having some poor passes.
Ball coming in the box. Looking for the number 7.
Oh my God!
That's an excellent stop by Blake.
Where Patrick there? Patrick with them nearly scored.
Ethan Pinnock almost turning that ball back into the goal, but he's mopped up by.
That would be it for him, you know. That would be it for him.
Yeah, you know, but they're putting a ball across. The header coming, the pass back across, and Pinnock
didn't win
tip it away, and Andre Blake, as usual, saved the day.
Ethan Pinnock did not win that ball. It's Mexico's ball. You didn't see
that's another way to look at it. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, he had to put a tackle in. He had to put a tackle
on that, but that should not have been turned back to the goal.
But it should be turned to a corner.
A
It
corner.
should be kicked out for a corner. So he
Ball
still made a
way
mistake.
over.
Based
But
on
at
where it is.
least he got away with it.
Lamar Walker working really hard, but not really having the kind of impact you want as yet. Good interception there by
And
Daniel
Tuna.
Johnson. Pass over to Ravel Morrison. That's a
Poor
very
pass
dangerous
again.
pass by Speedy.
Win that back, Speedy. Win it back.
Speedy trying
Win
to
it back,
work back
Speedy.
for the ball.
Tackle for the ball, Speedy. Go for the ball.
I
And I
think
tell you
lose it.
something. They continue
Put
to go over onto the right hand side of the Jamaican team as if they did their scouting report, and they
Yeah,
are
man.
pushing over on that side really, really hard. Between God
I think we might need to see Kevin start, but he's not on the bench.
Wow.
between
Wow. And I didn't look at that. Looked at the
they have
bench.
been pressuring the
See a
right
good
side
spot.
of the Jamaican team.
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Who is that?
He's on the bench though,
Who is
CC.
that?
He's on the bench.
Kevin Stewart. Yeah, cause I'm looking at
Kevin Stewart?
the thing now.
Who them
Yeah,
a pass the ball
but
to?
he
When
can't.
they
How many
get
are we allowed on the bench? How many are we allowed on the bench?
Come on, yeah. You usually have at least 18. So
Or can you pick from everybody that is on the bench? Yeah.
right. So you'll be on the
He can
bench.
be
but
selected.
the thing about him, you couldn't carry him in the side and have him start him just literally flying the place yesterday.
No, we're
Barely
not
get the
asking.
Right.
train.
No, we're not
Good,
asking.
Oh, that's a poor
good
pass.
try,
That's
Antonio.
the attempt, but
That would work. That would work in the London Stadium pitch, but not on this pitch.
oh, that has nothing to do with it.
exactly.
As
That's
we
a
Come
see the
bad
on.
pass.
Mexicans
You can't see.
warming up,
No, man, you can't see.
Poor
You
it
can't
pass.
see it,
nothing
man.
to do with the pitch.
Nothing to
Just
do
a
with the
poor
pitch.
pass.
That would not find Ben Rama. Easy.
No. Poor pass.
So let's put it, folks. We're in the 38th minute, and the scoreline is still 0-0 between Jamaica and Mexico. Crucial World Cup qualifier. Jamaica needs all 3 points. Cannot afford anything less.
And one thing me know, once the game is 0-0, it's anybody's game.
I hope it stays that way for the rest of the half. Mexico has the ball. How many times has that statement been said since the match
Yeah.
starts?
But we expected this, This is what Mexico doing. Hold on to the ball.
Yeah, the man.
We just need to make use of the opportunities.
That's a foul. Taxi foul, the number 9 on the right side, or the right side of the pitch.
And right now the tables remain the same as we're monitoring the other matches so far. US El Salvador still 0-0. And of course there are other matches to come, which is the Canada, Canada, Panama, and Costa Rica. Honduras. Those teams are to play, but still 0-0 in the other games. US El Salvador 0-0.
Canada, Panama. Panama is playing Canada.
Sorry?
You said Canada, Panama, so I'm asking if Panama is playing Canada.
No, I was actually outlining the team that's right there to play.
Oh.
So the match is
It's Panama
which we
versus
expect
Costa Rica.
It's Panama, Costa Rica, and Honduras is playing Canada. Honduras Canada match is at 8:05, starting in a few minutes time, and Costa Rica Panama is a little over our time.
I agree. Leighton actually saying that we're not playing so badly.
We're not
Defensively,
playing
we
so
start
badly,
off very shaky,
we're-
of course, but
Yeah, man, we have settled down a little more than we started. The first 15-20 minutes we were really under the pressure, but we still haven't settled down as yet.
But-
So actually, we looked good probably about 10 minutes ago, stringing a couple of passes together, but the team hasn't settled down fully as yet to kind of get those passes going. One thing is for sure, the Mexican threat of actually just going down the right wing has kind of subsided, but you still see them trying to go over there.
Yeah, man, they're still over there, man. See, they're to Vega.
Basically.
Vega in the box.
Basically been neutralized.
Yeah, man.
The
That's
right
a
back.
good tactical switch there by Paul Hall. And
Yeah,
now
man.
there's a corner. The player was intercepted out for a corner. Tata Martinez is
And
not
don't
very
get it twisted, you know. Don't get it twisted, you know. We start off shaky, but we still kind of still shaky.
Tata fume, Adrian.
All right.
He's fuming on the bench.
Yes, he's fuming, and with the Guardado and Vega over the corner kick, one in swinger, one out swinger. It's an out swinger, and ball headed out by
Ethan
Ethan
Pinnock.
Pinnock, rising high, having a pretty good game so far. Apart from that shot, which almost went into the Andre Blake's goal.
Man said shot.
Can't we?
You know?
Can't we
Yes,
forgive
it was
and
a shot.
forget?
Trust me, it was.
Can't we forgive and forget Adrian?
No, I'm
No,
calling
no,
all the
forget that.
things. It's a shot, but apart from that, he had made some good passes, some excellent interceptions. So playing pretty well. As Andre Blake steps forward, the team is stepping up. We're in the 42nd minute, 3 minutes to go. We're still 0-0, and once a goal hasn't been scored, we're looking pretty good so far. Blake to boot the ball up, and it rises up and goes over, headed out of touch by Lamar Walker.
So it's with the substitute taking it, Rodriguez. He came on for Sanchez, who got injured earlier in the game. Yes, Ethan.
I've noted that Ethan stepped forward.
No foul reference. Antonio shot coming.
Oh!
What a block.
The ball, an excellent block there.
What a block there from Harrejo.
Lamar Walker again, Ravel Morrison at the edge of the 18-yard. He turns, gets it back to Taxi Lawrence.
In the box.
Pass back to DJ. Pass to Taxi. Over it. And here comes the Mexicans. And an excellent tackle there by Damian Lowe. As he runs forward, the Mexican is down. That's a brutal challenge. It's bullish, but he got all ball.
Yeah, man.
And the Mexican is
man. Put them in, Nana. Put them in.
No, it's Vega.
Nana running at the man.
Looks like
What you mean?
Head of state, Nana, a heavy tackle.
Show them. Show them, Nana.
Ball, letting them know that they're in the office.
Substitute again.
Tata Martinez wants to know what's going on. The Mexicans want to know what's going on.
But man, he got the ball, man. But the follow through, wow.
But he got the ball, though.
Still
it was a crunching tackle.
We will look at VAR. He got the ball, but the follow through.
He got the ball. I don't think it was intentional, but it was a crunching tackle. That hit him on the ankle afterwards.
Yeah,
and
man.
The Mexicans are still asking the question.
We need Guardado out the game, you know.
Oh no! Come on.
Anything that we can get, you know, Reggae Boys.
Come on.
Anything we can get.
A tackle like that, him out for the next 5 games.
It's a crunching tackle, and he's getting some treatment.
But where's VAR though? Where's VAR? I haven't seen VAR.
What is a VAR?
Doesn't need to get involved in this one.
What is a VAR?
It's a
but the ref side and say play on.
He's getting back up again.
Darn.
You can see that Ravel is marshalling the troops. He's a lot of talking. Damian Lowe is talking as well. But here we see the replay again, the opportunity. Edge of the box. Mikel Antonio.
A pass was there to Flemmer.
A pass to Flemmer was there, but he was not giving that one up.
See that? Flemmer was free and edge of the box. No, man, it's Antonio. He will and should kick that.
Lamar was running towards the goal also, you know.
No, man, he not say Lamar.
It's just two players going for the ball very hard.
Oh, VAR.
Checking it.
Oh.
Of course, a picture tells 1,000, but he caught the ball.
He got the ball first. Clearly got the ball.
He just clearly got the ball. VAR is still looking at it. The referee is taking a look at it. This is interesting.
So the first VAR. The first VAR in Jamaica. This is history, people. History.
Yep. It's just a stronger player, you know. Damian Lowe hit it, but it followed through pretty heavy.
So that
so this is a crucial decision to be made by the referee as well as the VAR persons there can't have referees coming back out,
Mo get a
No,
care.
that
walking out.
Mo get a
no,
care.
I
But
don't like
if
how
it's
that. You see, if they're
decision,
going to freeze it like that, people, they're going to freeze it like that, and it's going to look like a red.
oh, don't say
But
it.
he got the ball. Come on, referee. Jesus,
He's gonna
Red.
give
Jesus,
him. He's gonna
Jesus.
give
It's a
him.
red, you know. It's a
Looks
red, you
like
know.
a
It's
red
a red.
card.
It's a red.
It's a red.
It's
It's
a red.
dangerous
To
play.
Damon Low. Wow.
Damian Lowe can't believe he's getting a
Follow
red
through.
card.
We talk about the rashness from
Follow
Damon
through
Low
on the tackle. It's
and
a red
VAR.
card.
Wow.
So you have to be able to control your body, and the referees are saying,
No, no, but
you
they're not
know,
showing
it,
before he got the ball.
No, but
yes,
Eddie,
but
you have to look at the follow through. You
you have
have
to
to look at the
control the
follow
follow
through.
through. How ironic it
In
is. How
every
ironic it is.
situation.
The man who
But I can
needed
tell you,
VAR,
everybody I go
Son
say,
must die,
the
Jaja.
man who needed VAR to come into play against the USA for his goal that was disallowed,
Right.
is a
He's
man
the
who
first
VAR is now
person.
coming back to
Calm,
give
man.
a red
Uh,
card.
This is
My
how we
God.
saw it.
I mean, this is ridiculous. But Damian Lowe is out. A
The
hard
irony.
punching tackle, but you have to control your body. It's a tough one, a tough decision. Tata
Just before
Martinez is
halftime, eh?
talking to Damian Lowe. He's telling him that look, you're getting a call because of the follow through. He's explaining to him why he got that red card. It's not because he tackled, it's because he followed through and it
Right.
was
No,
deemed
no, I'm
dangerous.
not. I'm still not having it. You know.
It's,
You got the
we
Yeah,
ball.
but
can't
we,
we
That's a yellow
can't
card.
yeah, but
I'm not
we
having
have
it.
seen those given. We
man.
have seen those
Dangerous
It,
given.
it
tackle at
got the
Eddie.
ball. It got the ball.
Dangerous
He
tackle.
did
Man
get the
foot could
ball.
have
He
broke.
did
It
get the
got the
ball,
ball.
but
Man
these
foot could
days
have broke.
in football, it's not just about you getting the ball. It's about do you have control of your body. Is how exactly you follow through the other player. So you're gonna get a red for that. Unfortunate for him because they have been having a pretty good game. But we are down to 10. The Jamaican team is down to 10.
Uh,
And trust me, it could not get any worse than this.
well,
Let's see what's going on here.
well,
No, Antonio has not scored. Who is Ricky? Who is hacking the system?
Eddie.
No, my bad. My bad. My
Can
bad.
you can you remove it, sir?
My bad, people. My
What
bad.
is going
Fake
on here?
news. Fake
Eddie has
news.
lost the plot. And
Just giving
on
some
that
hope.
note, thankfully it is halftime. No, Mikel Antonio has not scored. The scoreline is still Jamaica nil, Mexico nil, and we are down to 10 men. Damian Lowe picking up a red card, unfortunately, during the match, and we're down to 10 players as we see Damian Lowe getting a red card in the 45th minute plus 47 minutes to be exact. And let us see how the Jamaican team will respond. Gentlemen, let's see if we can get your thoughts.
Boy, that rough.
Let's see if we can
Rough,
get your
man.
thoughts on how the first half went. Eddie, Fifi.
I mean, game didn't start well the first half. We kind of look, improved midway in the first half, bouncing the ball around, But, ultimately, we got outdone late in the first half, red card from I would say a poor tackle, but he got the ball. But,
listen,
Damon was still
I
saw
think, I
red.
think, yeah,
And, hold on the CC. And it kind of, you know, show show us off big time. It's going to be a lot of work now for Paul Hall tactically to try and recover from this. It's a huge blow for Jamaica, huge blow for our hopes of getting a result. But
Okay.
it's still possible.
All right. Thanks, Eddie. Fifi. What are your thoughts on the first half so far?
right about when I think we were getting into the game, that rush challenge come like it just
Speak
took
up,
us
speak
back
up a
up.
little bit, Fifi. Not hearing you very well.
Yeah, man, so right about when we were getting into the game, you hearing me?
Still a little low, but go ahead.
Yeah, you hearing me? Yeah, I'm saying right about when we were getting up into the game, um, that rash challenge and then the red card. I think the red card, we got the red card as a result of, you see where he stepped on his ankle, you know. So when he made the challenge, as he said, follow through and he stepped on the player's ankle. Because I think if he had I don't even know how you can control. That's why some challenges you kind of don't go into if it is like 60-40. You kind of don't go into it because, as I said before, we wanted VAR in the earlier rounds, but the player that you expect to get a red card is actually the player who got the red card. That's the problem I'm having.
Yeah,
You know. You
yeah, facts.
expect a red card
So,
out of the man, you know, based on how he plays, you know. A lot of games we
so,
have seen it that we have expected him to get a red, and then VAR comes in and they get a red. So I'm thinking that I'm not even surprised because I think everybody can watch every game back and then look, he's the one that you're always wondering why is he so aggressive? Why? You understand? I don't say anything wrong with aggressiveness, you know, because I said it to someone before, but I think he's too aggressive and too rash in certain challenges. And here we have VAR and messed up our game. And right about when I think we were getting into the game, when Antonio rolled the defender and we could have gotten a good shot on target and stuff, now it will be much more difficult. Because if we were playing with 11 men and not to be chasing the game around to find our footing, how will it look with 10 men? Because now we have to be more compact and probably go into a low block.
yeah, you're quite right. And so the question is, coming into the second half, what type of tactical changes will Coach Paul Hall need to be doing in this game?
That's the thing now. A lot of people probably give me stick for this because they're saying it just flowing yesterday. But I think no matter where you put it, you can't swing it no other way. Kevin Stewart has to come into the game. You can't. There's no two-way about it right now because first of all, we are losing out in midfield because there's no real tacklers in the middle of the park. So right now, one of Ravel or Daniel just has to come off the field, and Kevin Stewart has to come on. So
So
that is one.
you're going with leaving
I'm
you're
taking
going with
off.
leaving on Lamar Walker.
I'm taking
Um,
off Lamar as well. Lamar comes off, and one of Daniel or Ravel comes off for
okay.
Kevin, and Lamar comes off for you put on an extra defender.
How about you, Eddie?
In terms of who to put on,
Yeah, where does Coach Paul Hall make
all right.
changes to react to this? I mean, 1 minute left to go in the first half, or you get a red card down
Well,
to 10. The Mexicans will be coming in the second half. How does Paul Hall respond to this?
well, definitely we'll have to look to put on a defensive minded player. I don't know if he wants to put on another centre back or put on a defensive midfielder. Maybe you could put on Mariapa, experienced head. Um, pull, pull maybe a speedy. It's hard to really pull a player because
You
I
can't
think
you can't pull. I don't
nobody
think you're going to
deserve
be
to.
pulling. Yeah, but I don't think you're going to be pulling a speed. It has to be more like Leonard, one of the
Uh,
attacking
uh,
players.
Attacker, you're right. So you're looking at a Lamar Walker, maybe. Pull a
Yes,
Lamar Walker.
it's
So it's basically a
either
sacrifice. It's
yeah,
a
man, it's a
sacrifice.
sacrifice. It's either Lamar Walker, Daniel Johnson, or Ravel Morrison. And I'm going to put on the table that either of Lamar Walker or Daniel Johnson will be sacrificed. But,
Hmm.
gentlemen, I'm looking at the statistics so far. And as I'm going through the statistics, I'm seeing where you have Mexico, 4 shots, Jamaica, 1 shot. Mexico, 2 of those shots are on target. They have 66% of the possession. Jamaica 3%. Passes, the Mexicans, as expected, dominating passes, 274 versus the Jamaicans, 147. Pass accuracy, the Mexicans, 85%. The Jamaicans, 70%. Not keeping the ball and passing very well. Fouls, Mexico 6, Jamaica 5, 1 red card. 5 corners for the Mexicans, no corners for the Jamaicans. What are those stats saying to us? Eddie and Fifi.
I mean, it's pretty much says it all. You know, one team is going for it. More hungry than the next team. A lot of shots coming in, as I said before, possession, passing it around. So one team is doing what they set out to do, and another team is just trying to hang on and feed off some scraps, pretty much. Um, it's disappointing, but we just see something that we have to take, and it's not the end of the world because it's still nil all. As long as the score at the top left hand corner says nil all, we're okay. It's going to be much difficult, I believe, in the second half. We'll have to do a lot more defending, but there's still hope, people.
Good, sir. CC,
As Pep Guardiola would always say, it's very difficult to play against 10 man. And in this case, I would love for us to fulfill that narrative of being difficult to play against with 10 man because they tend to get behind the ball a little bit more. It's just that I think we are what I wanted out of this game might ended up minus and then come back down to 1 point. So because of the because of the red card. But I'm telling you, like, I still think we can nick a one goal and then we can work from that. Because if we nick a one goal and if we nick a one goal and then just play a low to mid block and see if we can see out the game.
Gentlemen, let us be frank here. You were full of enthusiasm to start the game. We have bucked up on an adversity, right? Lift the spirits, right? Fans out there, lift the spirits.
Woo!
Get ready for the second half. And even as we enter the second half, it's 10 versus 11. But who thinks that Jamaica still has an opportunity to win this game? Leave those comments in the comment section right now. I heard talk about 2-0. I heard talk about 1-0. I
That
heard
down to
talk
one
about
now.
dominant.
Two
We're
down
looking
to
for
one.
1-0. 2-1,
Yeah, one,
right?
one.
Who is going to be brave? Who is going to call it after Antonio going to score? What's
Yeah,
going to happen in the next half, folks?
we just need a little moment of brilliance from Antonio. He's never far away. Just like that, the game can change. So, as I said before, as long as it's nil all on that score sheet, we're okay. So, Antonio from the money, same way. Antonio.
CC?
Yeah, Antonio, man, Antonio for your one goal. Remember, Antonio scored 2 goals. That may I tell you, Antonio don't need no ball in the box to score. You just need to get frustrated and get that ball anywhere in and around the 18 or 23 yards out or 25 yards out and just strike it.
Sure. So I'm watching Leighton, and Leighton is saying bring Liam more in the back and sub Flemmer. Um Leighton, apart from I don't know if sure you're watching the game or you just hear the talk, but I can guarantee you that Flemmer isn't the man that will be coming off. It was Paul switched Flemmer over on the right to actually help Javian Brown, and that has neutralized the Mexican pretty well. So I don't think he's the first name on the sheet. Putting on a Bobby Reed. Um, yeah, so that I don't think that's your problem. I think your problem is the defense that is there, as well as they need some steel in the midfield. And I think at the moment, if you're going to be playing five in the middle of the midfield, Antonio has to be getting service, which means that if either you're going to change it up, so him can get a second striker with him, like a Corey Burke to work, or a Andre Gray to work off him. You understand? Or you're going to have to sacrifice one of those midfielders. But the defense has to be shored up. So a Liam Moore or a Maria has to come in, preferably a Liam Moore. And one of your more attacking minded midfielders has got to come out. Patrick, you want to take out Ravel and not getting anything from him? The question is
But,
either of Ravel, Lamar,
but
Daniel Johnson. They're all
another
there for the
question.
taking.
When was the last time I got something from Rabbit?
You kind of
Food,
taking
food
the
for
sport
thought.
to another level, you know.
Food for thought, Patrick. Just think about it. When was the last time we got something from
I think,
Raga?
I think this is the reason why when
So
Tapa said, when he said a lot of people never really
and
understood.
on that note, I don't want to even listen to Tapa right now, but on that note, it seems, folks, it's time for some prayers. So get your prayer time out. Get your get your time in your closet, because the reggae boys really need some prayer. Our World Cup hopes are hanging by a thread, and we can't afford for it to break. So yeah, prayer time now. Draw out the prayer. We need some prayer. I join you back sometime in the second half, and I hope when I come back, it will be looking a lot more favorable. Gentlemen, continue. Let's see if the folks can actually leave a comment. Tell us how the mood is, how you feel. Tell us how you
Yeah, people, as Adrian was saying, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Let us know your emotions. You know, I know emotions are pretty high right now. A lot of persons might be upset with Damon Lowe. Persons might be upset with VAR. But for me, though, you know, I don't see that as a red card still. The fact that he got the ball, I think it's a yellow, more like an orange. Not quite a red card. CC, what you think?
Boy, I mean, I don't know. It just look like it's a bro. I'm saying that I think because if you freeze it, the way in which I think they're applying VAR is why you
Right,
got the red card.
right.
Because I think if you had a moving picture or something, then
Mm-hmm.
you would have it would be that would have been different. But this freeze frame thing is kind of difficult. But the thing about it is, I think even Damian Lowe is not gauging the game. Mexico is getting all of the calls. So the moment you
Mm-hmm.
make a rough enough tackle, naturally it's going to be a carded challenge. So I think
Right.
that is what beat him,
And
right?
that was a tackle from
Um,
behind as well.
yeah, the game start back. Liam Moore is coming on. Liam Moore is coming on.
Yeah,
Speedy has
Liam
come
Moore.
on. Speedy?
So yeah, I was saying that to pull Speedy. Speedy?
Lamar Walker. Lamar
Lama
Speedy.
Walker, right. So the players that we were talking about, even though I said Mariapa, Morris coming on. I said Mariapa because I wasn't so certain about Morris' fitness coming off an injury, but you know, apparently he's good to go. So Lamar Walker sacrificed guys for Liam Moore. But we still should have an output with Antonio and Flem up top. So if we can get the balls up to them quickly, it should be alright. The logic one was saying it wasn't a rough play, it was just a follow through. Exactly, it was a hard tackle, got the ball, but you know he could have done it with the follow through. That's the thing. And when VAR going to freeze it like that, obviously it's going to look like a red card. It's going to stop it like that.
Yeah, Vara have it as a red card, brother. That's why I say
Yeah,
sometimes it's a referee. Was it that obvious? That's why I say, you see, the rule VAR is so, whether that's,
yeah.
ambiguous because it doesn't allow the referee to actually make his own decision in that sense. The referee
Yeah,
could have said it's
and
a follow
yeah,
through.
yeah,
I don't.
the on-field referee said play on because he saw the play,
Yeah,
he
that's why I'm
saw the
saying that.
ball go out.
I'm just wondering why VAR needs to,
I don't know. But it's just one of those things that we have to try and put behind us. So Jamaica on the attack, broken up. There's the number 8. Now with Vega, one year by Javier Brown, good win. Played up, should go to Ochoa. People remember to smash the like button. As you enter, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. This is Sports Down the Middle. Thanks for watching us. We had a lot of options tonight. Thank you guys for picking DTM. And let's hope that we get a result, to make everybody happy. So, start of the second half, 47 minutes. Scoreline is still Jamaica 0, Mexico 0. So Mexico playing the ball around in their half. Looking to go left. Finding Gallardo, overlapping. Flemo coming back and defending. Good tackle Flemo. Inside to Daniel Johnson. Looking for Ravel. Ravel, a quick pass. Looking for Antonio. Antonio should get this one. He has the legs.
Should hold it up.
Hold it up. He's being guarded by Arojo. Still Antonio. Should have a shot on the left. No, shot coming in. Blocked. Jamaica should win their first corner. Good play there by Antonio holding up the ball. One-man army. CC. One-man army.
Yeah, man. You see what a good striker is, bro. You see what a dangerous striker is. I think this is the one goal now, Eddie. What do you think?
Yeah.
Good body,
Yeah,
body. But this is
good
the
body,
thing, though.
Flemo.
I think that is what they should be doing to the players. Not give them no aggressive thing, but just firm in their
upper body.
Upper body. I think this is the one still,
Alright, so taxi with a delivery. Alright, wonder if you can find Ethan Pinnock.
We just need somebody right
Need
now.
a good one delivery. There. Ball in the box.
Good corner.
Cleared away. Another corner won by Jamaica.
Just need a good delivery.
Moreno heading out.
Good delivery, Jamaica. But I don't know. It's like Antonio, the one we expect to score one brilliant goal now with Olo. Because I just see Antonio scoring a goal in another game, Eddie.
Yeah, man.
It's just to get in the right.
Because he could have showed a little bit early up on him left,
Yeah, but I think
he's trying to get for the pass.
Right space and time.
Yeah. So taxi coming around to the right hand side. This one should be an in-swinger. In the box. More jumping up. Should fall to Ethan. No shot coming in. Goal! It's Jamaica! It's DJ! DJ! Get in!
Get them!
DJ! Yes, Daniel Johnson back in the team and with the goal in the 49th minute. I think that was assisted by Ethan Pinnock. You need to see the replay, but Jamaica winning the second ball in the box from that taxi corner. There was a little scramble in the box, but Ethan Pinnock, man, went up, got a little touch, the ball fell to Daniel Johnson nicely. Ochoa didn't have a chance. Hard to the left hand side of Ochoa. No chance. In the side net. Jamaica 1. Mexico 0, people. This is a moment, people. This is a moment. This is the moment. Where's Patrick? Patrick, run in back, Patrick. When you say Paul all in, you see, Paul all in.
This is the thing about the game. I'm saying to people that the reason why the coach picked certain players, the coach was looking for certain things. But then what the coach realizes when you go down to 10 man, like there's certain type of players that you're trying to get out of the game. And the guy, what name? By the Ethan Pinnock. But Ethan Pinnock's height in the box a while ago won the ball.
Create havoc.
And then Daniel Johnson is hanging off the defense. Just come on, Jamaica.
Shot coming in over. Yeah, so we need to be very. We need to concentrate for the remainder of this game.
You know what I'm looking at?
We got the goal early in the second half.
This
And
is the only thing that I'm saying, Eddie. Like
yeah,
it's coming like we got the goal in the Mexico game, we got the goal in the Costa Rica game, we got the goal in the El Salvador game.
but we're
Those
not
are three
holding
games,
on.
but we're not
We're not
seeing out the
holding on.
game. So
Right. Right.
it's not as though people make it look as if though we were not getting the go ahead. It's only one game, you know. It's only a couple of games that we were behind in the game, you know.
Right.
If you know it's not it's three
That's the
games.
Panama and the US game. We were totally out, but the rest of the games we were in all of the games.
All of
Pretty
the
much.
games, we were. If you look at even 3 of the games, we were in winning positions.
Right.
This is the 4th game of what 9. This is the 4th of 9 that we are in a winning position.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Let's
understand
see.
what I'm saying, so it
Yeah, man.
is
What a ball in the
offside.
box there. What a ball in the box there. The flag is
That
down,
was
you know. Oh, the flag went up late.
yeah, man, is offside, but it went
But
up
what a
late.
ball there. Looking for Furnace Murray.
But one thing I
What
can
a
tell
ball.
everybody this
Yeah,
is that
people. Yeah, people in the rush the live. Enough up the
yeah,
live, people. Jamaica 1, Mexico 0. DJ Daniel Johnson with the goal. Yeah, man. On our way, people. We're on our way. Positivity
listen.
straight through, people.
All right, Daniel, win that. Referee, you see, this is what
You
I'm
see my
saying.
whole lamp on him.
Exactly. But what
Out of our life,
What
taxi.
Daniel should do is try. What we should listen. I've been cursing about this. I've been cursing about this Eddie from the beginning of the qualifiers, especially in El Salvador game. These CONCACAF players like to play man. They don't like to play
Mm-hmm.
ball. They like to play man. So what you have to do is play them because they
Mm-hmm.
are going to play you. So you have to play them.
All right, people. Guardado coming off. Lane is replacing him. I don't know if he's tired, but it's always good to see Guardado coming off, no matter what. Our ball is with Ravel. We have time and space here. Ravel, poor touch by
No,
Ravel.
poor touch
Poor
by
touch
Ravel
there.
because
Come
Ravel
on,
should have sent it
Ravel.
wide.
Right.
Poor touch.
You had a lot
Ravel,
of time
I
to
think it
pick
was
out
even
2
one time
passes.
to Antonio.
Right. On the left hand side there. But the
He
ball
has
got
to be
away from him.
stretching. You see? He
And
has
then
to be
I don't like
stretching.
that stretch there. That could be another card. All
Yes.
right. Vega on the left hand side
And I
giving
see that
Javi trouble.
Ravel loves to go down and tackle.
Right.
But I'm saying
Not
that
not
is an
one of the not
that is an
the best tackler,
and
but
you see, when named the other guy Eddie Good was beating Daniel Johnson, but I'm telling you, Daniel has made some good passes. It's just the composure because even that pass to Ravel was a good pass. Ravel needed one
no good
touch,
pass. Yeah.
and out wide. What he needed to do, play it out wide and draw the defender inside.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Because
was
I
a
don't know where the Mexican defense was on that play.
exactly no. The Mexican defense was right with Antonio was out wide, so he couldn't go with Antonio, and then he was coming with Ravel. So if Ravel put it wide and comes in, he has to come.
Mm.
Just like how they're pulling Javier Brown. That's just how
Right.
Antonio was pulling him.
Ball in the box.
All right, safe
Oh,
play.
good hold on there by
Hold on there
Andre
by
Blake, the
Andre
captain,
Blake, the captain.
saving us once more.
The coach holding his head.
Right now, people just need the clock to run down as quick as possible. Going to be a long,
No,
what, 35 minutes. Going to be a long time, people. 35 plus
listen,
stoppage.
I am convinced that Jamaicans can't win headers. I'm
Because look how
absolutely
much of us,
convinced.
look how much of us
Liam
were there
Moore,
right
I
there.
told you,
Watch a
Liam
Liam Moore
can't win
miss.
a header.
Yeah,
It's not for Ethan Pinnock pinning down the Mexican defender, the
right.
Mexican attacker.
So and then the ball was loose after that. Could have
Yeah, because
fallen to anybody.
Ethan was practically pinning down the attacker.
Right. And it's not like the ball was high now. The ball was
One
coming
thing I
across
can
very
say,
low.
I like
It was
how
an easy header.
I like how Flemo is using his body.
His body and strength and power.
Yeah, man. To
Yeah,
ease off
man.
the players. You know?
Right. And winning his battles. Winning a lot of duels. So good play. So again, people, Daniel Johnson, the 50th minute, giving Jamaica a goal. So Jamaica leads Mexico 1-0 at the office. No fans, but we're doing it so far, people. A long ball went all the way to the Mexican goalkeeper, Ochoa. So Jamaicans don't look to be sitting back in any low blocks so far.
They're trying to play the game, which
Yeah,
is the
we're
best
still
thing
trying to
because you don't
get
try to
something.
solve pressure. I think Jamaica can get another goal out of the game because the
Mm-hmm.
longer this holds out, the more the Mexican will come up. And that's where we need to hit them. So what I want and
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, I try to call me out. Yeah, Andrew, I didn't want Flemmer to play. But, you know, I'm not the coach. So Flemmer doing a good job.
you
So
have
big
to
up Flemmer. We're
understand.
going to give him credit, you know.
Mm.
We're going to give him credit. He's been having a good game. All right, his ball is with Vega. It's with Flemmer again.
Referee.
Ref, we can't get a call, ref.
No, me I tell you, so we
Wow.
can't get no call, brother. This is
Ball is
why
on
me
the
I tell
right
you, say,
hand side.
I hope Mr. Prime Minister is watching this. The lives, there are many lives out there going on, streams. So I hope he's watching one of them and see
Good
why we
Black
need
Ravel.
fans in the stadium. Because
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Antonio work him.
Ref.
Because these are the things.
Again, referee. What
Referee,
ref?
referee now watch a game. All he's watching is the Mexican players. The referee and the
Yeah.
linesman, they're not watching the game. Mexico is getting away with everything.
Wow.
Mexico is getting away with everything.
So Antonio still down. Got a hit to the face. He's still down.
Watch that, watch that,
Come on, watch it.
watch that. This man is swinging his arm.
Two time him swing. The number 2.
Constantly swinging his arm. Constantly swinging his arm. And you're not watching the game, referee. This is why,
Come on,
Mr. Prime
that's at
Minister.
least a yellow.
This is why, Mr. Prime Minister, we need fans there to call out the referee, make him watch the game and not watch the Mexican players. You need to be watching the game, referee. The man has been boxing Antonio left, right, left, right.
Yeah. People smash the like button. If you're loving the coverage, smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe. This is Sports Down the Middle. A lot of good content over here. Thank you guys for watching. Big up everybody in the house. Big up all Jamaicans. Big up all Mexicans. So what we have here, Jamaica showing on the right hand side, Javier Brown will take it. They're showing the replay of Antonio being hit. So Javier Brown looked to go long. Up to Flemmer. Flemmer missed it. Should go all the way back to the Mexicans. So Antonio up top all on his own. On the left hand side with Adardo. Mexicans probing Jamaicans deep. Ball coming in the box, headed out wonderfully by Ethan Pinnock. Should come in again, ball in the box with clearance. That's it. Corner to Mexico.
Tata Martino very animated on the touchline.
A wonderful header there by Ethan Pinnock. This could be the big game for Ethan. If we hold on to this lead, this should be a game that cement Ethan Pinnock into this team.
I still think we're so fragile around the back that is just unfathomable.
Yeah.
The Mexican fouled for climbing. That was a climbing.
Finally, CC.
Yeah, finally, because I said it, may I tell you, this is not normal for an away team to be getting calls left, right, and center.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the pitch is very poor. You see that a while ago?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
The pitch is absolutely poor. Andre Blake trying to clear the ball, and you see the grass.
And there haven't been any matches. Look at them. For the pitch, look at them play the entire Manning Cup season.
Yeah.
Trust me. Not in any good condition at all.
Not in any good condition. Look at this, pure holes.
But I don't know if it was a plan. You know, the Mexicans love to keep the ball on the pitch. So I don't know if it was a plan to keep the pitch in the worst condition as possible.
If you breathe on these Mexicans, it's a foul.
They go down. Yeah, they're gonna easy foul. Easy foul. So everybody
that was an easy foul.
Everybody have been saying that Mick Plummer have been playing well. It's very obvious. Excellent game thus far from the man from Toulouse.
I think the thing about Flemo why you can't really leave him out the side is one of those attacking players that helps you out a lot in the defensive half. So you can't really pick a player over him where you will get what you will get in attack. Is it worth giving up in defense? That is the decision you have to make when you're picking a Junior Flemings. With Junior Flemings, you might not get as much as what you would have gotten out of attack from another player, but you will get a lot more in defense.
Ball in the back.
Oh, good save by Jamaica.
Looking for something here, but no. It's Antonio on his own. Goes down. No contact. Still Mexico.
Like him tired and boss.
23 takes a shot. Good save from Blake. Wow. Gallardo from left back coming in and trying his luck.
But that looked like it's over the bar. It looked like it
went over. Oh, Blake didn't touch it, but the left back, overlapping and taking a wonderful shot. It was totally free there. Good shot coming in. Went over. So goal kick to Jamaica. 63 minutes, Jamaica 1, Mexico 0. The Reggae Boyz looking to hold on for their second win of these World Cup qualifications. Can they get it? We'll have to wait and see. Jamaica has not registered a win at home. We're looking to do so in this encounter versus Mexico. Ball is with Herrera in the middle of the park. Switches over to Gallardo on the left side. Looks to play inside. No pressure at all, but we expect that with Jamaica playing with 10 men. Can't be pressing all the time. Cross coming in, shot over the bar once again. So the Mexicans, this time Antuna, creating a lot of chances. Ball coming in and shots being taken, but over the bar, luckily. Reggae. Think it's Flemmer. Is it Flemmer coming up? Wow.
Number 2 attacks him. Number 20.
Number 20. So Taxi there being replaced by Reggae. The man who applies his trade in the... Where is he now? League 1?
No, I think is League 1?
League 1 or League 2? Morecambe.
Help us out in the chat.
In the comments, remind us. But it's a lower league player coming in, Gregory replacing the Toronto FC player.
Good footing.
Ravel again going to ground. I don't like those tackles from Ravel.
I think it's Ravel is the defensive midfielder, because
he looked the part. There's a lot of tackling there.
Is he the one making the tackles in midfield?
Exactly. There's no Roof, lately. Roof is not in the squad.
What is that?
That's
penalty?
A free kick. No, that's a free kick at the edge of the box.
It's a penalty.
Or is a penalty? Wow. No, man, it's a free kick. Wow. Scenes here at the National Stadium, people. Scenes.
Even Paul is laughing. I'm telling you, this referee
it looks to be a penalty. But it's on the line. That should be a free kick. But no, if it's on the line, it's a penalty, folks. If it's on the line, it's a penalty.
He was
Speedy
going
there.
down. He was looking to go down all that day. But I'm saying to you, that's
Speedy there. Wow.
a penalty
Committing the
call.
foul on the edge of the box. Luckily, though, people, it's a free kick. But that should have been a penalty. It's right on the
But
line.
it's not even say should have been a penalty, you know, but I'm saying to you, right? The player is looking to go down. Your shoulder is against the player's shoulder. You're the defender. Naturally, he's going to come over the shoulder. The player is
Yeah.
looking to go down. The player was looking for a penalty. Look.
Mm-hmm. The long time, yeah. You see
But
the
I
reaction
think,
already. You see the
I
reaction.
think what
Like
he
him get
did
hit
to
in the
sell it,
face.
it's actually a free kick, but what he did to sell it was because
Yeah.
Speedy has his hand on his shoulder. That is why I tell people repeatedly, keep your hand to your side or keep your hand in a non-threatening position, because Speedy rests his hand on his shoulder is a free kick. So he got the contact outside the box and he leaned.
Thank you, Alfonso. League One, like I said earlier, League One. Thank you very much for that confirmation. So Vega standing up over the ball.
Yes, Andre, set the wall good enough, Andre.
Very, very dangerous free kick for Mexico here in this 67th minute.
Man, they don't know if we set the wall. What is?
Right on the edge of the box there, people.
Set the wall good, Blake.
Coming over, block into the wall, which is good.
Wall did this job.
Which is good. Look to the far post. All right. Good header again from Ethan Pinnock.
Again.
Clearing the danger for a couple seconds. Still it makes a Ravel. Cleaning up their Ravel. Jamaicans can breathe for a minute now and come out. Not bad so far, lads. Pressure is still on though. Mexico back again on the right hand side. Rodriguez. We need to come in the middle once more.
Come Jamaica, can you see it again?
Gallardo. Pereira. We'll come in the box at some point.
Ethan Pinnock
again from Ethan Pinnock. A lot of clearance. Finding Antonio beats his man. To Flemo one-on-one. One-on-one Flemo. He should get crowded out here. He should look to turn it back. Still Flemo going. Try to win a free kick.
We'll not get anything because this Mexican referee is not giving us anything.
But good.
Should have tried to shadow the ball and win a foul.
Yeah, Flemo was all on his own. No support whatsoever.
Antonio looks to be done enough for the
Yeah. He looks a little bit tired.
Windy.
I agree. He's been doing a lot of running in this game. But don't get me wrong, doing a CC, he still has something in the tank to give us one break, one last. It's not fully and empty. This is just what the 70th minute. I don't know if the humidity, the weather is getting to him, the temperature, but I don't believe it wasn't so hot in Kingston today. I don't know about the temperature now, but.
Andre Grace coming on. I think, man, he's winded, man. He's winded, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Antonio coming off. He's winded, man.
So Antonio coming off. Good shift. We spoke about him being a little bit tired. Once again, Coach Paul Hall making the right
how much sub does Mexico make? What sub does they have? 5?
They be making 3. Remember, they made one earlier. So that's 4.
But I think it is 4 they made a while ago. So I think they end up making all 5 changes.
Antonio don't look to be happy with that substitution.
No, but he's winded. I don't think he could have
played. Paul Hall wanted a little bit more from his striker. To be fair to Antonio, he held up the ball well when he got it, but a lot of work from him. So we expect similar movements from Andre Gray. Not as fast and powerful, but good call, Patrick. Patrick was saying that Antonio wanted the sub. I didn't see that, but I saw a player upset to be coming off. But Patrick Patrick saw the sub early out. So kudos to Patrick. So after 71 minutes, Jamaica still holding on. The Reggae Boyz still hold a slender lead at the office in front of media people, no fans. Alright, so Mexico probing once more. Good win there from Greg Lee. Looking to find Andre Gray. He's alone, surrounded by 3. It's the pass, but wins are showing. Good
Yes,
play.
10 people, 108 watching the live, and we have 48 likes. Get the likes up, guys.
Yeah, man, people, get the likes up, people. Come on, 119 now. 119 people watching. Get the likes up, people. Show your support. Jamaica leading, so everybody happy. So just smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, get the likes up. I notice the DTM fans don't like to like the videos.
I like a day keeps the Mexican away.
Good play, Ravel.
No.
Probably Gray should have went to goal here.
Should have went to goal.
Good 1-2 in the box. Ravel and Gray. Foul referee.
The referee is literally giving us nothing.
It's with Daniel Johnson. Ethan Pinnock. Looks long for Andre Gray. Too long. Goal kick to
that ball a while ago. Why, when you passed it 1-2, you should have taken a shot. There's something called shots.
Yeah, man, he put on shoot. We seen the replay now.
Yeah.
And he wasn't offside. Brilliant ball by Ravel. No, man. Don't give him back. Andre Gray, don't give him back.
Why did Gray give back the ball? A Gray give back the ball or a Ravel?
Gray give him back. Gray give him back the ball. Ravel set the ball. Go on. Go on, Gray. Get a goal. Get a shot on target. Exactly. And Gray give him back the ball. Gray give him back the ball in traffic.
In traffic. You got the ball clearly. I think
clear to run at the goalkeeper.
I think he didn't even understand if he was offside or he was onside. And we will get a lot
continue. Play to the whistle. Play to the whistle.
We will get a lot more of those. More of those chances because of the way Mexico is playing.
Yeah, good play from Speedy there, coming back in defense and giving up a corner. So should be taken by the number 17 for Mexico. Oh, Mexicans winning the header again, but it goes wide. So the Jamaicans not doing well in the air at all. We've been very fortunate to get away with the misplaced headers and the second balls that fell in the box.
But I'm telling you, I don't understand what Andre Gray is thinking there. That's Antonio, that's a goal. Even Corey Burke, that's a goal.
Of course, that's the thing, that's fine margins in us, easy. Fine margins. I know if Antonio was there, Antonio would not be passing back the ball.
Passing back the ball to do what? Yeah, when you're a striker,
good play by Javier Brown.
That you have to be selfish. When you're 6 yards away from the goal, what is a better time to be selfish? A shot on
Everyone, the score is Jamaica 1, Mexico 0. And to think, see that you're fresh, you want to make an impact. Make the coach have to consider for the next game. Yeah. Go on and take a shot. Go on and take the shot. Get a shot on target. Daniel Johnson should go wide. Go wide. Ethan Pinnock. Great ball to Greg Lee. Greg Lee now looking for Andre Gray.
Oh,
no. Good work.
Great ball as well, though.
So one thing is for sure, when the long balls are being played, we've seen some excellent long balls from Ethan Pinnock out of the back in this game. So still Mexico in their one half. Yeah, Everald. We're not dealing with headers well. And it's a thing where we've conceded a lot of goals in these World Cup qualifications. And we'd expect Jamaica with our physicality and height that will win pretty much all of the balls, but that's not the case. We've seen Ethan Pinnock come into this game and winning a lot of headers. So for me, he has to play. He has to play. I think this is his breakout game under Paul Hall, and he's doing extremely well. So win, lose or draw, Ethan Pinnock, great game. Poor pass there from Andre Gray. He had Daniel Johnson support and he totally misplaced that ball. So Mexico again on the attack on the right hand side, looking to put in a cross. Cross comes in, back post. Good header there from Javian Brown, who looks to be injured. So Javian Brown kind of happy right now. Shot coming in, good block. Should be cleared away from that by Daniel Johnson. Good hold up play, Daniel Johnson. Still running. Loses the ball. Maybe should have passed out wide. So it would Vega. I should pass to Daniel Johnson. Look up, Daniel. Look up. Looking long to Andre Gray. He's 1-on-1 but loses the header. Rose to Ochoa.
I think Daniel is the one getting in the game, man.
Right. Good game. He's in the right places and willing
he's
to
always
run.
on the edge of the box.
Right.
Javian
Picking up
Brown
the
is
scraps
injured.
and
Javian
yeah, man,
Brown
he picked up a knock after he headed that
Albus
ball.
need to come in.
He didn't land. He didn't land well. Look at this.
Yeah.
He landed awkwardly on his left foot. So
this is why
he kind of jarred it a bit.
JFF, this is why we need 27-man squad. 3 games this we have. 3
yeah, and we're done. And we're done a play already.
And we're done a play already.
So pretty much we only have one right back.
We're doing 2 players and there are 2 defenders because the next game we are with
Nana.
As a matter of fact,
Yep.
Damien Lowe will not play in the window again. A straight red card is
3 game suspension because a straight red, you know. Yeah.
3 games.
So that's 2 games.
I think it's 3 games.
He's out.
So he's out for the window.
And he's out with dangerous play, you know, so that might be 2 games.
The Jamal Topi, Richard King.
We need answers. We need answers. But for now, Javian Brown is being substituted. Alvas Powell coming on. The infamous Alvas Powell comes on. Back in the team after a long while out with injury. He's now back in the team. So, let's get behind the boys for now. 80 minutes. 79-minute mark. Jamaica still leads 1-0. Goal in the 50th minute by DJ Daniel Johnson. Imagine the stadium would be rocking now, CC.
It's fans. Rocking, man.
Yeah. Come on, people. 121 in the chat. Let us get some more likes. Get some more likes, people. Like the stream if I think Jamaica will win. But CC it's the last 10 minutes. We've seen this story before.
I just ruled that decision by Andre Gray, bro.
By Andre Gray. Yeah, could have been a lot different. 2-0 would be a lot more comfortable.
It
would be a lot more comfortable for us. So Ravel going up there. Getting a call. Right. Still on the right hand side, should come in the middle.
Yo, I think one thing though, the Jamaican players need to learn how to play the ref. Right? I think everybody else in the CONCACAF knows how to play the ref.
Wow, clearance out the box.
Us. Eddie, I think everyone in the CONCACAF know how to play the ref except Jamaica. Because if you realize the entire campaign, we have gotten the least amount of calls. We have seen it time and time again. Mexico with that
in the box! What a save! But it's still a goal! Oh no! Mexicans! Wow. Every time, and I've just said it, we've seen this story before. We've seen Jamaica in the lead late in games. And it's a substitute. Wow. Great save initially from Andre Blake. but he could not do anything with the rebound. And it's that man, Alvas Powell, who lost the first header at the back post. But it was too hard to handle for Andre Blake, and he spilled it. It was put in by Martin.
Every time.
Come on, Alvas Paul, win that, man. He's nowhere close.
No, but it's always a header, bro.
It's out. You always said that it's always a header. That should not be happening. So the substitute make the Tata brought on 3 players and one of them did the job. It's 1-1 Jamaica, Mexico.
But that ball that Andre Gray turned back, bro, is like. That ball that Andre Gray turned back, bro. Seems like it's a ball that we will live to roll.
So it's not over yet, you know. We've seen all of the good players just go to waste. We've seen it under Tapa. I know it's the case thus far with Paul Hall. Mexican still alive. Shot coming in, and it's another goal. The man Vega, the number 10, has pretty much won it for Mexico. 83 minutes. Vega.
Is it pretty much on the coach now, or is it on the players?
No, man. The moment I switch the score to 1-1, it's now 2-1 to Mexico. I mean, this, I think the 10 men are showing right now. The 10 men are showing right now.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing against Mexico in Mexico.
That man again, you know. Alvas Powell again, you know. That's his man over there, you know. That's Alvas Powell. Once again, the same man. That's Alvas Powell for you people. That's Alvas Powell for you. So Vega and Martin with the goals. And Flemmer for Jamaica. So the Mexicans only 2-1 are looking for more shots go over the bar. But Alvas Powell people, I said it when it was coming on. I said it. And when you do have the quality in depth, this is what happens. Even though Javier Brown didn't have the best of games, he was still holding his own.
It's over though.
But Alvas Powell people, poor marking on both goals. We didn't learn from the first one, and minutes later, he was at it again. Ah, boy.
I don't know if this is coaching.
No, man, it's not. Another game, you know, thrown away from winning position. 80 minutes. I said it on the 80 mark, and I said, we've seen this story before. We're not able to hold out for the 90 minutes plus. That's the problem. I think Paul did his best to bring on fresh legs, but you know, he didn't have a choice to bring on. Maybe he could have brought in Maps instead of Alvas, but he went with Alvas. So the Mexicans looking for the third in the 86th minute. Ball coming over. Looking for Vega now. Still Vega recycling it. Mexicans pretty much having their own way at this time. So people, let us know what's going on. Do we have one more goal in us? Can we get a result? We went ahead with 10 men. There's no reason why we can't get another goal. C Plays is saying that the boys gave up too early. Yeah, I don't even think Alvas got a touch on the ball as yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen Alvas touch a ball. But it's, 87 minutes. Reggae boys, look at the heads drop and everything. Was a good game up to the 80th minute. Or two crosses from the right hand side once again. Well, no, this time down Mexico's right hand side. We saw a lot of the attack from Mexico's left hand side in the first half. But again, crosses. Sooner or later, pressure bust pipe. What do you think is the problem, Ray? What do you think is fitness? Cannot play 90 minutes. What do you think is fitness? Another cross again in the box. Vega free header over the bar. We're not able to stop the crosses. That's the first thing. No matter what, they get the crosses in. And that's the danger. So Ethan pin up, no chance there. Getting twisted across coming in, Vega over the bar. So that's the story. Crosses after crosses after crosses. People smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. The link is there if you want to come on. We're approaching the end of the game. If you want to come on and have your say in the post match, you're free to. So we're edging closer to the 90-minute mark. Mexico still leads 2-1. Goes from Martin. Wow. Who was the second goal scorer again for them? Vega. Yeah, goes from Martin and Vega. Late in the second half. Jamaica's consolation goal came from Flemo. Yeah, man, Alfonso. Pretty much so. The Mexicans know that they have it in the bag, have the 3 points in the bag.
Alvas,
So they're
come
pretty
on.
much
I had 2
passing
minutes.
it around.
Yeah,
in no time. In no time. Operation Alvas.
Question. Why is Alvas marking Blake? Is Blake Alvas go on the field to mark? Remember that Blake has to be watching the ball, so Alvas has to be marking the guy at the far post.
Yeah. Give him some space, man.
The blind side in the keeper, simply say Paul all and cry.
Yeah, man, the way we play the game, we don't deserve this. Don't think we deserve this. Clearance from Blake.
But JFF said the man of the game with one hand tied behind him backed up because you constrain the man to a 23-man squad and we're dropping like flies out there.
Already.
Right?
So we're pretty much behind the 8 ball for the next day. Right?
Yeah, we're out of the World Cup, bro.
I think if we lose the next game, it'll be mathematically. But,
There's
you
no
know,
more Mats, and then Andre Gray probably should have never come and defeat
yeah,
because
that was the difference, you know. CC, as we said,
I
if
told you that
Anthony, if Gray
Andre,
went on to goal
yeah,
and shoot, could have scored, and that's a totally different game we're looking at.
you're bound to give up a goal when time end up like that. And the way in which Jamaica plays, bro, you won't score. Let me tell you, Jamaica won't score a fluid, flowing goal. It's either from a set play and some defensive error. So we are not going to score back an equalizer. It's not possible.
You know, don't really look that way.
The one where we could get from a free flowing game is the one that Ravel
The
passed.
shot coming in, good save by Blake. Low to his right hand side,
That's why I said
his
that
near post.
I would have probably put on Stuart instead of Alvas Power.
Boy, I was there again. Just stand up and make Vega just pick a pass. And, if you look at Alva's face, I don't think he wants to be there. That's a corner for Mexico in the 93rd minute. Taking shot. Oh boy. So we're pretty much into stoppage time. Mexico are just going to keep the ball here. They can't score. All right, 1 minute leave.
Game done, Eddie. That's the 1 minute lead.
Yeah.
Referee, game done.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not at the stadium. All right, guys, full time. Mexico 2, Jamaica 1.
The referee did not have a good game.
Mm-hmm. All right, people, we're going straight into the post-match analysis. Quick and fast. We have to break down this result. Have to break it down. What was the other results looking like, CC? The other games?
Let me look at the table. Let's see.
So Jamaica not moving up the table.
So Mexico is still in third. Canada is leading USA by a goal to nil. So Canada is on 19 points. USA is on 18 points. Mexico moves up to 17 points.
Right.
Honduras is losing 1-0. Who Honduras? Honduras, I think Canada is leading Honduras 1-0. El Salvador and USA finished. This look like only El Salvador and USA game finished. El Salvador won 1-0 against USA. USA won 1-0 against El Salvador.
It's El Salvador.
Yeah. So right now the standing is Canada 19, USA 18, Mexico 17, Panama 14, Costa Rica 9.
So people, take out the calculators. If I think we can make it, take out the calculators.
A 5 more game left.
Because it's rough.
15.
4. Much game leave?
5 man, 5. 5
So
game.
much?
2 left another win now, yeah man. A 14 game man.
4 and 3 more. Yeah. So 3 5 is 15. We're down to a maximum 15 points.
22 points.
If we should win those games. And we can't even win a home game at this point. Still without a victory at home. This time throwing away a 1-0. But
Listen, it's not even the ref could have given the money yellow. We got the opportunity. But I said it. This is the fourth game we have lost. We have lost our draw from a winning position. We lost to Mexico twice from a winning position. One love we lead Mexico 2 times and we
no,
lost.
we weren't leading Mexico, man. No, man, no, man, no,
Oh,
no.
no. We were
It
drawing
was
in the
an
Mexico.
equalizer. It was an equalizer. We weren't leading.
Oh
It
yeah,
was an
yeah, yeah.
equalizer in that game. Yeah, but it was an equalizer.
But I'm just saying, like, oh, we were leading in the El Salvador game. We were leading the Costa Rica game.
That's
And
right.
we're leading in this game. We cannot see out a goal game, and it always comes from a defensive. It's always comes from a head in the
Always from my
box.
header.
Why did the coach not put on a Mariapa instead of an Alvas and
Yeah,
shift to a back
because
three?
for me, I was not getting any playing time enough for me. And I said that in our when we were looking at the squad, when the squad was released, I was saying I didn't like Alvas Powell in the squad. I was saying that, and you see what happened now. Boom, come on, I put him on two mistakes, and it's game over, just like that. So, but let me thoughts on the game though, CC. What went wrong, and what went wrong, and what we could have done better.
What went wrong is what always go wrong in every game that we have analyzed. What went wrong is we lost our composure in defense. Andre Gray, just like a Bobby Reed. I don't even we got the opportunity. Because to me that Andre Gray pass was a goal. Nobody can tell me that's not a goal. Through the legs of the keeper. Like Eddie, remember the keeper after Russia. One of two things can happen. It's
Yeah,
either you score or you get a penalty. That's why you get the ball. You cannot be a
yeah.
striker and get a ball in that
You get it.
position.
Yeah, him send you through. Him send you through. You
Make
can't be
the
giving him back the
referee
ball.
make the referee make the decision. Because if you're offside and you pass it back, the whistle is going to be blown. If you're offside and you're kicking in the back of the net, the whistle is going to be blown. Either way, the whistle is going to be
Yeah.
blown. But make the referee make the call. So I think that Andre Gay pass was the turning point because we let Mexico off the hook. Two love down
But
Mexico would have not came
all
back
right,
in.
all right. To Gray's defense, probably do you think probably he wasn't? Cause he was fresh in the game, probably never up to speed
You no need to
with
freshen
the
up,
game.
brother. You're a striker.
But just a try to help
You're
him
in,
out,
you're in the box and a man pass the ball here. You're going to
and you give him back the ball.
you're giving him back the ball. What is the purpose of giving him back the ball? You're a striker. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on. That's like when I look at it, I'm saying that even if you're offside, you're seeing the best strikers kick the ball in the back of the net. The Benzimas, the Lewandowskis, all of these guys, Erling Allen, get that. When they get that, you have to have the striker, the killer mentality, the striker. When you're a striker, you're selfish. If you get it in the box, you're kicking a shot.
Hmm.
It should be 9 times a shot and 1 time a pass. There's no way. The Panama game is about to start, but there's no way Mexico in that moment should have let off the hook. You have to do two things. Yeah, man. You have to pass the ball. You have to take a shot.
Yeah.
You see me? You have to take a shot.
You have to take a shot,
You have to take a shot or take
and
on it. Go to,
and I
all right.
think
Even if he dribbled, the keeper has to come. Somebody will make a silly challenge. You're in the box, bro. You're in the
mhm.
box. I think he gave away Jamaica's opportunity because if you dribble and you take a shot and you make a bad tackle, you're getting a penalty. There's so many
Yeah,
possible.
a lot could happen. A lot could happen.
But my thoughts on the
But
game is
I
that
think overall though, all right,
we
finish it,
never
finish it.
for us not playing a true defensive midfielder, we never really had a bad game in the sense that we were chasing the game in the front, but players had to come back and get into position and stuff. But throughout, like you can see, Daniel Johnson grew into himself in the game,
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
see that
yeah.
this player has to be starting every game. But then you see where the coach made a brilliant substitution in taking off Lamar Walker because he weren't getting enough out of him. But then I'm just saying that and the balance of play, we deserved a victory. Boy, up to the 88th minute, we deserve a victory. But this is, as you
Yeah,
said, the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of every game.
every game is a problem for us.
Every game is a problem. It's a problem at every game. And for the life of me, I cannot understand why when we're in the box, when mans are attacking, we're playing zonal marking. You should be man marking. Why is Alvas
Mm-hmm.
going in there marking Blake? Alvas should be getting his man out on the edge of the box. Vega shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be free, non-tall. You should be in his pocket. You see, if it's a penalty beat me, I could have lived with it. Because that means you have made a
Right.
challenge. But for this to happen to us, and for it to happen to us twice, 3 times, it has happened to us so many times. It has happened to us in Mexico, where we lost that game, when we could have had a draw. It has happened to us in Costa Rica, where we drew that game, we could have won. It has happened to us in El Salvador. It has happened to us now. It has happened to us too many times. Too many times. So
Mm-hmm.
it's as far as I can see is I can't even talk about the coaching, the previous nor current coach. It's just up to the players. In
Mm-hmm.
that moment, is the players. Because if you're leading 1-0 and you're 10 man, you know it's every man behind the ball. So why is it that that man is in the in? I don't see the positioning that Alvas is playing about. You see, the problem is I understand this, Eddie, is that when we make a substitution for a defender late in the game, I don't think the defenders that we have at our disposal understand the positioning. So once they come on late in the game,
I
they always seem to
me
be out.
just me just take a touch. I think we need a centre back in real talk.
Yeah,
I
man,
think
I
we
think
need a centre back. This game really show us up. We need a centre back. I don't think Liam Moore started excellently for us, but I don't think he's up to speed, especially with the headers. He's just missing too many headers in too many games at this point for a central defender. And I want to talk about the Damon Low red card though. Red card aside, I don't think that we played worse afterwards. I believe we actually played better after that red card because
yeah,
somehow we're more attacking after that red card. One would think that it would be the opposite, but we saw the likes of Daniel Johnson getting into the game, Ravel, after that red card, and we actually went on to get the goal.
yeah. That's why I said that. What? That's why I said to you that Pep said that it's harder to play against 10 man, and I was saying that I hope that we fulfill that policy, and we were fulfilling it up to the 80. What is it? 83rd minute when these guys scored.
Mhm. Yeah, about here. Let me check.
Look at this now. Costa Rica.
81, 81 and 83.
Yeah,
So
Costa
81
Rica.
and 83.
Basically, uh, 3 wins. Mm. Listen, right now it's fourth spot. 3 teams fighting for a fourth spot. Because I think the first to third is gone. I can tell you this, guys. The first to third is gone. First to
Yeah, man,
third
for
is
sure.
81 and
For sure.
82 third minute. We were playing up to the 80th minute. And I'm not sure why on earth. Why on earth? Everybody is probably trying to blame the coach because their coach was left and everything. And I'm telling you, it's not on the coach. It's not on the coach, not at all. It's
But
not on the coach.
this does prove that there are players that are just not up to standard
They're not. Yeah, it
in
just
this
proves
team,
that they're.
and we have quality in certain places. We're seeing the players, Ethan Pinnock, Daniel Johnsons. We're seeing players, scattered across, but we just need some more quality players. It's disappointing that we didn't get the likes of the Mari Gray, but we need more elite players in
Six
this
and
team because we would have a chance, especially in this game. It was there
six,
for the taking, but
six and seven is what 13.
hmm?
6 and 7 is 13, right? So
You still
even
calculate.
I was just looking at it
Yeah,
and say,
yeah,
oh,
the accountant.
shit. I was just looking at it and say that if we even finish out the round with 2 wins, we are
Oh, we
13.
are going a game, see? We are struggling to win a game.
Oh my
A
word!
one game we winning.
We probably still don't pass. We probably
Well,
yeah,
look like we
the
need to
window
score
is going
two
to be.
goals. If we not score 2 goals, we can't win a game.
We're not going to move in the table, you know. We have finished the table at 6, bro. Because even if we win
See,
out the next 2 games, we might still be in 6th place.
in 6.
And this Mexico team looks like this Mexico team to me can't beat Panama. That's just in my opinion.
No, man. No, because if we play them, so.
Yeah, this Mexico team cannot beat Panama. If we look at this Mexico team cannot beat Panama. The Mexico team looked fragile. They were there for the take it. These are the things that I'm saying. We lost how much home games now? We lost 2 and we drew 1. Out of our 3 home games, we lost 2 and drew 1. How can you expect to go to the
Yeah.
World and not collecting your points at home? That's 9 points and we only got 1 point. Absolutely ridiculous, Eddie. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's no way. Yeah, game management. I think we can't manage a game. We can't see out of the match. Players can't see out a
CC
match.
sound like you're breaking up on my end.
Sorry, I'm saying the players can't see out a match. Coaching staff not seeing out a match. And I'm telling you guys, like, we are here seeing where everybody is enjoying the game and everything. But I mean, I just think that it just comes down to where I don't believe it is on coaching staff anymore. It's on players. It's on players right now. It's not even coaching staff. I'm telling you. If a man want to look, I think I believe that the implementation of the strategy that Paula has implemented was a pretty good strategy. We never it's not like
I'm back.
yeah, I believe that Paula implemented a pretty good strategy. We were actually in the game and we were actually going to win. Talk the truth now, Eddie. Have Jamaica's have ever gone down 10 man and you're thinking we can win a game?
No? I remember I
Exactly.
said we is still
And
confident,
look
you know.
and look
For
how
some
we
reason, we is still confident.
but I'm just saying, Eddie, look how it feels to be lose the game. At 10 man we finish the game with
Yeah, it's like we not even remember say a 10 man.
so when people know I got up on the live and probably say, oh, the coach and the way it's 10 men out there. The 10 man is out of the coach's hands. And yet still the way in which we were playing, we could have still actually scored and actually carried the game up to 80 minutes. But we lost
Mm-hmm.
a man in at halftime. And I'm telling you, we could have carried the game up with 10 man, Eddie. And
Yeah, easily.
it just feels devastating. We have last game with 11 men, and it does not hurt like this.
True. True.
Yeah, man, we have lost against USA when we were with our 11, and it didn't feel like this. So that's why I was saying this. So the new coach lose again. I think that from the game that I'm seeing, I think that Paul Hall is the coach that we need. It's just to me that JFF once again has held the coach with a hand behind his back. So when they come out and make this narrative, boy, they have given Tapa everything. You have given Tapa everything, but yet still we can see that you have not given Paul all everything. First thing, you constrain the man to a 23-man squad.
Mm-hmm.
With that being in mind, he had no option but to leave out an Anthony Grant. And Anthony Grant
Right.
might have been pivotal at this moment in time.
Of course.
With that being in mind, we left out other central defense. We left out a Michael Hector. A Michael Hector might have been a better position coming on for Alvas instead of an Alvas Powell. You cannot have a 3 match
Mm.
window. Javian Brown has gone down injured. Damian Lowe is now out on a red card. Taxi seems to not be fit, yet still we constrained to a 23-man squad. It's as if and then I heard
Mm.
listen, Eddie, I heard the JFF press conference. Oh, if it doesn't go well in this window, we might not call back all the overseas based players and stuff because of budgetary concerns. And I'm saying,
They
Eddie,
said that? They said that?
yes, the president, even if the question was asked, why are you speaking like that? We are about to go into a crucial window. And your statement is to come and say that they might not call back these players because of budgetary concerns. Oh, come on, man.
Don't look good.
Oh, come on, man. It's
Don't
not a
look good.
good look. It's not a good look. And then we're in this point once more. And I think everybody can look at it now. It's obvious for everyone to see, Eddie. It's JFF. It's
Mm.
JFF, and we don't have enough depth in quality because we see patches and we see players. You can rank Ravel for what he is doing, but Ravel tackled, he hustled,
Yeah, you worked hard.
he worked hard. Daniel Johnson came into his own.
All right. All right, before you go into that now, let me just go in the player ratings. I know we lost, but it's a tradition. We have to do it. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm going to let you run it off. So first up, Andre Blake.
Andre Blake. Boy, I can't even blame Andre Blake for those goals. I don't even know, but I'll give him a 5 because 5.5. Conceded 2 goals. Wasn't his fault.
Who's this one?
Wasn't his fault.
He
But
was left on an island. I remember he saved us multiple times during the game as well. So
yeah,
five
so
point
five,
five
so
for
5.5.
Andre Blake.
Yeah,
You guys in the chat can give a score for Andre Blake as well. We're going through the team and substitutes, etc.
yeah.
So
Paul Hall was crying.
God bless the three.
Paul Hall was
All right.
crying, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Javian Brown, young Javian Brown, right back. What's your score? CC,
Who's the next player?
Javian Brown.
David Brown. A lot of attacks were coming down his side, but on his watch, no goal had scored. So
Right,
I would say 6.
6. Um, decent. A little bit above average. He came to his own in the second half winning some tackles. So, he was defending Vega much better before he came off. Sadly, he went off with an injury. So, Damon Low, Nana, saw red in the
No, no,
first half.
no, 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 no,
VAR,
no, 3.5, no, no.
3.5. Uh, and I don't think, I'm still one to think that it wasn't a red
No,
card. It was,
I'm telling you, it's because of, as I said, I probably
so,
4. I'm
so
giving him a 4, but I think the
4.
follow through and he stepped on his ankle,
Yeah.
stepped on the player's ankle through with the follow through.
He could
So
have
I'll give him
badly injured
badly
Goddard.
injured, yeah. So I'll give him
Yeah,
a
so
4.
so 4 for Nana.
Mhm.
God bless it. Mine or so much at 100,000. Wow.
Mhm.
So we're moving
Mhm.
across to Ethan Pinnock, the big man.
Boy, Ethan Pinnock, boy, you bailed us out. But the defense was a couple goals scored on us. So I'll give him a 7 because if it wasn't for Ethan Pinnock in that
Could
first
have been
half,
more.
we could have not had we would have not been in a position to win. And as a matter of
Yeah.
fact, Ethan Pinnock is the one with the assist who laid the ball after a Daniel Johnson.
Right.
So there and then I said his performance was a 7.
Yeah, solid. I think it was pretty solid. Again, wasn't his fault for any of the goals.
Wasn't
Once
his
again. So, 7, I think, yeah, 7 is solid enough for the Brentford man.
Yeah, man, 7 is solid enough. We lost,
Uh,
but we have to give him.
yeah, you have to give him credit. Great
Because I
performance.
think he was the best player on the park for us. Behind like a Daniel Johnson.
True. Kemar Taxelars was substituted in the second half for Greg Lay.
Give Taxi a 5. Because it's not
5
like
for
we had a
Taxi.
pretty much good game in that game.
God bless you, 4.5. That's below average. Even in jumping the gun, we don't reach Ravel yet.
Yeah, all of us look like we never in a game at all. Like you
Yeah.
never want to be there.
All right. Speedy Williams,
Speedy Williams, I give him a Speedy, I give Speedy a 5 as well.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair enough. Ravel,
Ravel Marston. I give Ravel a 5. But the game panned out for us.
goal scorer Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson, 7.1. I think Daniel Johnson was our best player on the pitch.
Yeah, I
Because
agree. I
in
agree.
a lot of times when you see like people probably don't watch the game intricately, but anything that we would have gotten out of the game came through Daniel Johnson.
Right.
A lot of passes and a lot of stuff that we could have gotten. We see it early on when he tried to do a
Mhm.
through ball and Lamar wasn't looking and it was off.
Right.
So anything we could have gotten out of the game would have came through a Daniel Johnston. So I would have given him a 7.1. A lot of persons might say it as a big ranking for fact that the team lost, but I should say that he and Ethan Pinnock is the ones that
Yeah, man.
deserve
The two standouts. I
standouts.
don't think anybody would disagree with that in the game. Well, those two, then I think Blake third. Those are the
Yeah.
top three in terms of performance, individual performance.
Mhm.
Jonah Flemings.
I give Jonah Flemings a 5.5 because I think he hustled and he worked and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just it was just too much because I think Jonah Flemings never threatened attacking wise. Most
Yeah,
of his
yeah. Just
work
about to
came
say
from
that.
a defensive touch.
Defensively, he worked hard defensively.
Yeah, he worked hard defensively. And that is why you really need a Jonah Flemings out there because if you realize even the flank we were getting a lot of pressures on what
Yeah,
Flemings were
he went over to help Javian Brown to cover for
yeah,
him over that side. So how much I give him?
5.5.
5.5. Maybe I would give him a 6. Just
Me.
for his hard work. His hard work. He did a lot of work for us off the ball. So at times when players not performing, like they want to attacking me, it's always good to know that they can impact the game on the defensive end. So
Mhm.
I think that's a plus. I would give him a 6. All right, Lamar Walker. When he was sacrificed in the first half for
Right.
Damon Lowe.
3.5. I don't think Lamar impacted the game at all. I don't think he will start back in the window because he never really gave much
I
impetus.
told you. I told
Yeah,
you.
he never
He
really
got his
gave enough.
chances.
He got his
Yeah,
chances. That's one thing I can say that Paul Hall gave him his chances.
yeah, 2 games, started 2 games in a row.
Starting back-to-back games in a row. Never really
Mm,
quite panned out the way we wanted it, but it's just how it is.
right. Mikel Antonio, not the best at games. One shot on goal, that shot was blocked.
I think it's a
I,
five from Mikel Antonio because he was working
yeah,
in the game, but not a really good game from him because he's the only striker up top, and it's kind of difficult when you're trying to hustle the defenders, trying to win balls and stuff. So I'll give him a 5.
yeah, yeah. Worked hard, tirelessly. There was this one play where he held up the ball and yeah, that was two. That was his second shot. My bad. That a shot in with his left foot. That shot was also blocked. So he had 2 shots, 2 shots blocked, unfortunately. But good play on those two events.
Yeah,
Now
and
we move into the substitutes. I'm going to leave that person for last, but Liam Moore, Liam Moore, I think it was the first substitute. Paul had made.
Liam Moore is like a 4 because I
Yeah, man.
still don't. Liam Moore them
Agree,
can't
agree.
jump, brother. Liam Moore them
Car
can't with
jump.
a header. Can't
It's
with a
like
header.
they say white man can't jump. Liam Moore that. I remember one
Yeah,
of the time the ball came across low, and he
but
still missed the header. And the
from
ball came
something.
across in his face, and he still missed the header. So
It's from something the game that I saw it, bro. I saw it from
yeah,
from
from the
from
Gold Cup.
Peru. It's not even the
No,
Gold
I,
Cup.
I saw
I
I
think
saw it before that, man.
all right. But even so, I'm saying it was reinforced in the Peru game.
If you're
It
right,
was El Salvador. He was as at fault just as anybody else. And I know why I give him the blame. The coach is looking to you to come off the bench to shore up the back
to
line.
shore up, right.
And it's
help
happened
the
several
team,
times. El
help
Salvador
out
it
the
happened.
team. Yeah,
You come on in the some of the game, Peru game it happened. When the guy got the header and we end up. Remember, it's the same thing, you know. The guy got the
mm-hmm.
header and he headed it over and they scored. It's the same
Same
type of
thing,
goal, you know?
same type of goals,
So I
same
give
type
him
of goals.
4 because every time you come off the bench, your job is to come and shore up the defense. But you're not. Listen, I don't want to say players are not good, but some of these players are not up to speed in terms of what they should be doing.
Yeah, what is required? Yeah,
What
they're
is
not.
required? You're not jumping with your marker. I think Pinnock had to do way too much. Pinnock has played in 2 unlucky games. And is even tonight, Pinnock had played with, I'm not even sure to say it. Because Damien Lowe, I
You
think
wanted a
Pinnock,
better partner. You wanted a
I
better
think
partner.
Pinnock can do well with Hector. Pinnock needs somebody whose head is on their body.
I would think maps, you know, probably maps.
Or
Somebody calm,
Mariappa. I
and
think
can pass the ball.
Mariappa has to start the next game with, alongside Pinnock.
Yeah.
What we can try to do is just win out the rest of the games and finish where we can finish. Run the table.
Mm-hmm. All right, this takes us to Andre Gray. The infamous
Um,
Andre Gray.
one more tell her. Andre Gray. Andre Gray, me I forget 3 youth. I forget 3.
Yeah, that one play, one moment. So enough said that. Enough said about Andre Gray.
Yeah, that one moment 3 I forget. Like there's no way that ball should be nestling in the back. Eddie, just look on it. Eddie, a goal at you know.
You see it, man.
This is worse than Bobby Reed, you know, brother.
You see it.
Bobby
No, I
Reed
would
can
go
live
so
up.
far as to.
No,
I would go.
listen,
At least Bobby Reed shooted.
listen,
At least Bobby shoot.
that is why I'm saying to you it's worse than Bobby Reed because Bobby Reed took
Oh,
a
in
shot.
terms of not shooting.
Bobby Reed took a shot because I can warrant Bobby Reed for taking a shot. He just missed. Bobby Reed can't get back a game in his side, even though he's on the bench because of that. So
Yeah.
let me see Andre Gray on the field again. Like this is the reason why I'm saying this is the reason why I'm saying why Boyz are turned down the call. Because right then and there, Boyz are come on ripe for the picking. Boyz are
big
scored
up, big up Barlaker, as I talk about Bowser. Big up Barlaker.
Yeah, big up Barlaker. That's why I bring up Boyz, man, because Barlaker there, I forget. But,
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, brother, Boyz, that ball that Andre Gray get, I back in it, Boyz put that.
Yeah, man, curl at team.
And this is the reason why.
Or a Kemaru for go shoot. I mean, I know which striker go pass that back.
And this is the reason why, Eddie, I have to cuss Boyz. Boyz, if you're listening to the program, you cannot do this, brother.
That would have been you, Bowser.
That would have been you. You have to playing it. Boyz have to get minutes in a game. Because there's no two-way about it, brother. There's 2 top strikers we have on our side. Antonio and Bowser. Michael Antonio is number 1.
The stats show
Bowser
that.
is number 2. There's no way about it. But Bowser should have been it. But I don't know why Bowser turned it. This is the reason why I made a cuss. I say, yo, Bowser scored 3 goals, assist a goal. That's 4 goals. Yeah, Bowser is at the right point in time. And tomorrow Bowser go play friendly. Film club. What kind of style?
Tomorrow.
What kind of style?
Fresh tomorrow.
I'm telling you, like, leading 1-0 I will put on Bowser. Trouble up there. Because guess what? Jeez. They would have been, I'm telling you, they would have been at their backs. I'm telling you that they would have been at the edge of their backs because they could have come out. Bowser scored at Andre Gray. Too much times we have this opportunity and it goes a begging.
Yeah.
We have to be more clinical in our mindset. I think the coach has to say to the strikers, once you're in the box and you have a clear look on goal, go for a shot. Do a coach need to tell you that? Do a coach need to tell you that, Eddie? Do a coach need to tell
No, definitely
you're
not.
a striker. Once you get the ball and look at Antonio. Antonio got the ball and there was no clear shot where the defender was blocking and he still took a shot.
Yeah.
Because you're a striker, bro.
Created something.
When Antonio scored his 2 goals, it was out of nothing, but he's a striker. You get it at the edge of the box. You're supposed to be striking. That's the meaning of the word striker is striking. It's attacking is good.
All right,
Brother,
Gregory.
Ballaker, you can still narrate the man Ballaker, but the man a top
Go
defender.
to go to
Nothing like
Gregory, you know.
backline. Gregory,
Gregory. You never
at
on for long
3.5.
still.
We never really give. Yeah. But whenever it's much in a game from Greg Lee, because it's not like we did that much out there and he never did much. So,
It
4.
was a part of one attack.
Yeah, 4.
All right.
The infamous.
The infamous that brother
Yo,
the Powell,
you know me,
Powell,
I get Alvas.
Alvas Powell, the great
Alvas.
Alvas Powell.
Them now on the ranking so low still, but I get Alvas 2. You know I get two goal.
2 goal in give up.
2 goal they give up, bro, in 2 minutes.
Quick.
What is wait? Right now, Greg Lee and Alvas Powell finish swap jersey. 2 goal
Yeah,
in 2 minutes.
yeah,
We
give
are
me
number
number 2.
2 rating, brother.
Give me number 2.
Alvas, I can Alvas left his talent at the under 17 World Cup. Or
Look
at
at
the
the
Gold
tash.
Cup, at the
I look at the
2015 Gold
tash.
Cup. He
I look at the
left
tash.
his, it might be harsh, but I'm saying, all right, I will rephrase this. Alvas left his talent at the 2017 Gold Cup.
Mm.
He left his talent at the
Yeah.
2017 Gold Cup. Alvas has never been the same player since. And we're going on
Yeah,
2018, 19.
I
Alvas has
ring
never
up
been.
poor performances,
Yeah.
and
Every time Alvas come on our
he's
side.
still in the squad. It's nothing personal against Alvas, but
No, I don't have
I
anything
think,
personal against the
and I
baller.
don't think he's, as I said, it's confident level. I don't think it's where it needs to be. The look on his face, he looks like he don't want to be there. So
Yeah,
I
like
don't like his body language and a whole as well. So
yo.
it was a terrible performance. But so that's it for the team. We're gonna grade Paul Hall on his performance as a coach in his first real official game.
Yo, let me tell you something. I give Paula 6.5. I
Yeah,
grade down Paula and some of the substitutions, especially Alvas.
the Alvas fan.
But
That really kill him, man. That kill him.
one thing I can categorically say is now I realize that there are some form of quota system or some form of reason why someone of the inner side
And play.
and play. Because someone of the inner side, brother, someone of the know inner side. Someone of the can juice going give man them inner side. So I can categorically state Paul Hall, I give him 6.5. One thing I can say, a lot of people are saying this and saying that. How many times did Paul Hall, I'm not even deflected. Paul Hall never got a lot of time to work with the squad in terms of him implementing what he wants. Yes, he was the assistant coach. But when you're the assistant, you can do little and so knows little and
Yeah.
no more, right? But
Mm.
I can tell you this categorically. The man just get the squad and we could have won a game with 10 men. Think about it, people. The man just get the
That would
squad
be
and we could
huge.
have won a game
That would be
with 10
huge.
men.
That would be huge for
Yeah,
Paul
but I'm
Hall.
saying that even though he has lost because of probably poor decision in bringing in
Mm-hmm.
Alvis Powell, and then Alvis Powell let him down.
And he didn't have his preferred midfielder, Kevin Stewart.
Exactly. He didn't have him on time for some
Uh,
reason at the start. His hand was tied behind his back because
didn't get Bowser.
he
Didn't get
wanted to
Bowser.
carry Anthony Grant, but the squad was too small. So he had to choose between a Grant and a Kevin
And
Stewart.
Kevin Stewart.
He didn't
I
get.
still will go with Grant, but
Hmm?
that's me. I
No,
would
but
go
that's
with Grant, but that's me.
yeah. But I think the problem is because I think this is the reason. This is the dangerous reason. This is the
Or they want to
danger.
cap him. They want to cap Kevin Stewart.
Yeah, and I think this is the danger that we lie in because I think Kevin is like 28, so you kind of
Mm-hmm.
want Kevin for the next cycle
Yeah,
because by
for
the time the
future.
next cycle is probably all 32, which is a good enough age for a whole in midfield.
Right.
So I think that's why they want to cap him. So them say, "Oh, bring him in." Probably grand finish out the rest of the campaign if all goes well. But I'm telling you, the guys can just look, bro. Look at the fact that we nearly won with 10 men. Have you ever been so positive in any shape, way, or form? We had 11 men in the previous matches, our windows, and we couldn't win. And with 10 men, we could have won again. With 10 men.
Yeah, man, facts.
So I don't want anybody to be ranting and Paul all and saying Paul all not ready. The JFF not ready. The coach before wasn't ready either. But we can categorically say some of the players aren't up to speed. It's not like we didn't say it before. Some of the players are not up to speed. Liam Moore is not heading the ball. Everybody
Big
were
weakness. Big weakness.
Pinnock should have been in the squad from day one, coming right through. The way Pinnock looks tonight, Pinnock could have looked far better. Having been given game time.
Yeah, because he would have time to grow into the team.
Daniel Johnson, that a lot of you guys are cussing. Daniel Johnson came into his own. Nasty up the midfield. Daniel Johnson. Some of those long balls that you were seeing diagonals. Daniel was spraying them left, right. That's how we got the 1-2 from a Ravel and back into to Andre Gray. So it leaves us to rule the opportunities that we have created. Just a crazy.
All right, your friend, the referee.
Listen, this referee, we gave him 5, and he was glad he might get so much rating. Because I'm telling you, Mr. Mexican referee, because obviously in Mexico you're a referee. If you breathe on the Mexican players, but
allegedly.
I'm just saying this though, Eddie. The one thing I can say, Jamaican players need to know how to play the ref. The CONCACAF players are clever. They know how to play the ref. But our Jamaican players seem to
especially the Central American players.
They know how to get calls. We don't know how to get calls. We literally don't know how to get calls. We're just this. I see it in the El Salvador game where Leon Bailey was frustrated and behaving frustrated and all that. We don't know how to get calls, bro, and that's what is killing us. That's what is killing us. Because at this point in time, look at it like this: we are leading 1-0 and we're at 10 man. Those are the times when you win the ball and you dribble up. You try to shield, lean in a player's body. Try to win some calls. Don't try to go for the juggler. We got up.
Yeah, slow down the game.
Slow down and kill the game. Waste some time. You understand? When the shots go out, so waste some time. Take some time off of the clock. 10 minutes is 10 minutes is far too long, brother. To use an NFL analogy, a man got 13 seconds and he won the game.
Oh, yeah.
See, time on the clock, bro. Time on the clock is very dangerous. That is why when you get a lot of those squares, why is Blake restarting the play so quick? Blake should be rushing the players and dropping back.
And drop the ball and pick it up back time.
You know, move the ball 2 times. Waste like 30 seconds. Every ball that goes out is 30 seconds. You must waste half of the clock.
Yeah, take a while to throw the ball. Rub the ball, shine the ball before you throw it.
Yeah.
Waste some time, man.
Waste some time off of the clock. Dive on the ball. Dive on the ball and some local fanatics. I just believe that we lack that. We lack the whole gamesmanship in terms of playing the referee and playing the clock. Time management is a very, very, very key thing that we're lacking. Game management we're lacking. Playing the referee. A man might hear this and say it's so weird when I say play the referee. You have to remember, no fans are in the stadium. You have to play on the referee from the very first whistle.
And it's not cheating, people. It's not
cheating. It's the very first whistle. You see all the referee. The first 5 minutes, first like 3-4 calls. You watch how the referee is calling, what he's calling for, what he's allowing to be played on. So in those moments, whenever you get the opportunity, you play those way because the El Salvadorans are doing it, the Mexicans are doing it, the Americans do it. All of these players does it. All of them does it. So there's no way. Right now, I'm telling you, bro. There's not. If we continue like this, we're going to always say good play and this and that, and it doesn't come back. And But we can't be continuing down a path where we're saying good play, good play, good play, and we ain't not getting any result out of it.
No result.
But
Nothing to
people,
show.
but I'm just saying though, I can categorically state that Paul Hall to me, no other option in Jamaica. I don't care what nobody want to say. No other option in Jamaica could have got a result out of this game. This man would have gotten a result having the squad and assembling a squad and doing something where he's now the head coach in such a short space of time. No other coach. Nobody way them flick up themselves and them say, no other coach. They have been there and done that. You know what a coaches in Jamaica has been around the national team? Where have it gotten us? No other coach. Where have it gotten us, Eddie? The amount of them that have been around the team. Some of the one about to feel like the recycling is good for the environment, gentle people, but this is not good for Jamaican football team because we have recycled a lot of them. The lot of them, and if they have their way, is the local players alone play. And even right now, we can see some of these locally developed players not ready and up to speed. Even some of the overseas based players not ready and up to speed. Because we can cuss a Liam Moore. Liam Moore is not ready. He's not ready and up to speed. Mark, he might be a good defender, but currently right now, he's not showing me that.
Poor farm. Poor.
He hasn't shown me that. Mariappa has to be started. There's no two way about it. First of all, Mariappa played 60 games, quite possibly 60 games for Jamaica. So there's no way you don't start a Mariappa. You understand? Yeah. Mariappa has played almost 60 games. So Mariappa has to be starting, bro. Damian Lowe, as good as enough people say Damian Lowe is too rash. He's too rash. He's too rash. It's like sometimes to me, Eddie, you know when they just turn on the stove and put the pot on the fire? That's Damian Lowe. The match start, that is the fire turning on. And you put him on the pitch. So him a bubble.
And he's one that to give his all 100%, but you know.
Yes,
that's the sad part because we can see him a try and he really want to get the result. But at times the control, you need to kind of control all of that energy.
You can't blame him. Listen, you can't. One thing you can't do is blame him for his art.
Yeah, him have the art.
Okay.
Probably the biggest art out of all of the players.
Omar Campbell, no matter what you're saying, Alvas. Oh, you know, have your man. Coach tell you this all the time. Have your man, brother. Andre Blake take care of that ball. If Alvas have a man. The 2 times. If Alvas have a man, there's no way. No, we are trying to defend.
Him now watch.
Him now watching, man. His ball watching.
Him now watching, man. Listen, clearly. Can't happen 2 times.
Roberto Carlos did this in the World Cup, and Zinedine Zidane just played through a ball and Thierry scored because Roberto Carlos wasn't watching. He was literally ball watching. Alvas is ball watching. Why is Alvas going towards the ball? The keeper already goes towards the ball. So the keeper and the rest of the defenders have that covered. Your job is to ensure that no one is coming in from the outside. You're supposed to be marking the outside. If you're marking a zone, you should be marking the outside. Number 1. Number 2, why is it that you're not on the edge of the far post? Andre Blake is going to near. First of all, you think for positioning. You have to go where the ball is coming from. That's what the keeper is doing. So he did nothing wrong. But the defender has to go where the keeper is coming from to cover the keeper on the blind side. You can't have the keeper backpedaling to actually save this ball. So Alvas will cause the 2 goals. He came on and literally...
It's a non-argument, you know. For those arguing, it's a non-argument.
He literally...
Non-argument.
Listen, I tell you, brother, T got there, so you know him go... But I'm just
saying...
What
T got... If you don't watch a game, I just remove you if you don't watch a game. I mean, like you up there watch a US game. American. You up there watch a US game.
I was watching the game, you know. Disappointing, you know. Disappointing.
Make us start with some positive, because you're always with the negative. Players
the positive that
No,
The
give me the player.
positive that
The player of the game. The players of the game. Or player. Man of the match. The man of the
man
match
of
for
the
you.
match. DJ.
Why?
Yeah, you know, he was playing good, holding his own, you know. Scored that goal for me. To me, you know, he was holding his own, was playing good. That miss from USA, look like him shake it off and come to make it up.
No man, I never him that man. That's a Bobby.
Oh, that's Bobby. Sorry, DJ. Sorry, he was miss, but him come and him hold him on. You understand? No, Jano him dash it way. You understand?
Yeah.
To me, him should just skip.
Why you not say Alvas that shit?
Hold on, brother. Him make it down to 10 man.
That wasn't
You
a factor in the end, you know. I don't think that was a factor.
And it make, yeah man, it always be a 10 man. It always got to be a uphill. It was an uphill task versus Mexico, and then you're down to 10 men. That's more than an uphill task. That's a mountain now. Then Mark here we get the goal. You understand? So you know what? We get the goal at the 70th minute. You know that's a lot of time left back in the football game. Whole heap of time that. Whole heap of time that.
Well, stick up
10
in.
men.
Get the game in the what? Get the goal in the what? You got?
70th minute.
No man, let's score the goal in the 50th minute.
50 minutes. 50 minutes.
50th minute. Yes, thank you. 50th minute and whole part time left in the football game. They scoring at the 80, 81 and the 80, 83. You understand? A whole part game that. Whole part time that. Whole part time. So just disappointed that the man them couldn't hold off. It's 10 man. Me understand the Paul Aldo. You understand? You're taking off a right back, you're putting on a right back. Why you take? Where shake head? Why? What you gonna do?
Can't bring on maps. Can't bring on maps.
But maps is not a maps. I understand that, but maps is not.
Maps can play right.
Alvis Powell. Alvis Powell has
Alvas
right.
not come on.
Hold on, man.
You remember the time when O'Neal Fisher not come on? At the same situation.
Can we just stop? Can we just stop?
Same situation.
There are some key moments in this game, right? And I'm back. I went away, right? Asked for some prayers to be done, right? And on 50th minute, there was a goal, right? Prayers answered. We got it, right? 1-0. It was going on fine. At a little past 75 minutes, Meron Garden went over to Paul Hall. There can only be one thing that Meron Garden could be telling Paul Hall.
Put on Alvas Paul.
No.
Take off Antonio.
No. Antonio is off, and I'd have preferred to have put on a Corey Burke. But we went for Andre Gray. Okay, like swap up top, not a problem. There is one thing that he could be telling with 1-0, 10 players down, the Mexicans pushing. The change cannot be Alvas Powell, right? The change has to be the man who fly in yesterday, who is Kevin Stewart. It has to be. It can't be. It can't be. Listen to me. Don't put him on the bench. It can't be any other change.
Adrian, we're gonna stop it there.
We have said that earlier, but
we're gonna stop it there. You know what? I'm gonna stop it there.
Can I finish?
I'm not ready.
Hold on.
No, can I finish?
All right,
can I finish? You are on 10 minutes left in the game, right? You never start him because him come late, right? You have either two choices to show up. You bring in your first choice has to be a Kevin Stewart, right? So you take off Ravel, who was obviously winded in the game. You can take off even Daniel Johnson too.
No, hold on. Remember, Javier Brown picked up an injury. You had to take off Javier Brown.
Can I finish?
Remember?
Hear me. Javier Brown is fine. You do not.
No, give me the subs again. Yeah, John.
Hear me, no man.
Give me your subs.
Brown. The subs are there. There is Maria who is there, can play both centre back and right back. Right back isn't a problem because if you clog up the middle, you're fine. So you have Mariapa can drop in the center defense to show it up. You also have if Kevin Stewart can play 10 minutes, right? It's wrong, right? Paul Hall told us that he had sufficient cover, and that's why he didn't call Anthony Grant. Right? Anthony Grant is not here. The next option is Kevin Stewart. 10 minutes left in the game. You're up 1-0. The players are leggy because they are playing with 10 players. It has to be either a central defender coming in to show up the middle or a central defensive midfielder to show it up. It can't be right back. I don't care how much you tell me about Albert Powell being injured. I guarantee you he could have played out. He may have been feeling a little leggy because he's running an entire game for 10 players, but it can't be on the wing, which is the problem. You bring in Albert Powell and you bring in Liam Moore, and the same thing has happened. We see it from the Gold Cup, The crosses from the wing that come across. We have a problem with the defenders who want them can't head, but they're not marking nobody. So therefore, it has happened. Gold Cup, Costa Rica match it against the USA. This
El
match,
Salvador.
El Salvador.
And the Panama game.
It's a perennial problem that has been happening.
Is that my Peru too? No, it's not my Peru.
I'm saying to you, all it requires when you're up 1-0 like that, 10 men, in the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you're going to become leggy. And if you bring in a central defensive midfielder for show it up, or you need to bring in a centre back, or both of them, and lock it down. Alva Paul can't be the option.
People have been taking my leave, so big up everybody in the chat. CC, thank you for joining us. People go over to CC Sports Lab and give him some support. Yeah, I have to leave now. I'm tired of this. John, take over, please.
Yeah, when I
won't
see
be here
the
long,
score,
but go ahead, Tiga.
when I see the score and look at the table, we were 10th, we were 5th behind Panama. We were 5th behind Panama, 10 points, Panama and 14 points. We say, yes, we almost reached the promised land. 70th minute, I say, yes, almost reached the promised land. But, oh my God. Oh,
Listen, the one thing I can say, enough people are beat the coach. But me can tell you, brother, have we ever had a coach who in a position with 10 man and look like we're going to win a game?
Fifi. Again, it was a valiant effort, probably a better effort than that we have seen before. What we're saying is that the same man management and game management mistake that we made in Mexico, we came back here at home and made the same mistake.
Same coaching staff.
The same coaching staff.
But the problem is, I don't think. All right, you change the head coach, right? But I still think they didn't necessarily afford the head coach with another coach then, in terms of another assistant, somebody new.
Well, he said he was fine.
But the way man for say, if a 23 months,
they did ask him if he was comfortable.
But I'm saying to you, what is the political correct term to say?
I'm saying, remember,
answer now. What is
I hear the political stuff, but I'm saying at the end of the day, he's the coach. He has to say, look, I'd love to work with them people as well, but we're gonna need a second person to come in. But even with those second persons coming in, right? I'm saying to you that you're doing well. You're all in the line. You have 10 players. Your change can't be to change. You're right back and bring in Albert. While the man them steaming, trying to penetrate the car across the center of the pitch, while you have a defensive midfielder and a centre back who is sitting down on the bench. Anybody in the comment section agree or disagree with me? Let us hear. Talk. Let us know if you think it's making sense or if you figure to yourself that the changes and the time that changes.
You see, this is the reason why when you're a coach, if it's stubborn, I think Paul made some substitution based off directives.
What?
Listen, one of them substitution that when I say Miran God go up to the man, I him put on Alvas Powell. Him come to the coach.
Miran a coach, man. Miran can't.
But now listen to what I'm saying is Paul is probably too much of a type of coach in terms of what they call it, a democratic coach. Sometimes
the Colonel Ray agreed with that.
What's that?
Him agree. Somebody agree with me.
I'm agree with coach.
Listen, I think Kevin Stewart should have been the change. That is just my opinion. I think Kevin Stewart should have been the change. But remember, you wanted to take off the DJ.
Yes, I'm saying for DJ. Remember,
I would have taken off
I
Ravel.
call a couple names, you know. I didn't just call DJ, you know.
Yeah, no, but
What
I would have
what
taken off Ravel and
yeah,
Lamar Walker.
yeah, I would have,
But
yeah, but Lamar was off. Lamar was off from halftime,
yeah,
which
that's
is
what I say.
understandable.
Him get it
So I'm
right
saying
there.
your other options is really you can't take off your defensive options, you know. You have to take off your attacking options, right? So you notice on a couple of occasions, both Ravel and DJ made spurts forward, but when them go forward, they don't know what to do with the ball. Right? Because they don't have the support and they're not dynamic
No,
players
but
who
me
can
give
run
that
at
drama.
different.
We should have won. All right. You see, Andre Gray. This is the next thing. That ball that Andre Gray getting at the box, a goal that every day, any day of the week, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Yeah, a goal that
Which one?
1-on-1 with the keeper. You see him? You never see him?
All right, let's be. I put it again. Andre Gray is a hard working player. You
No, tell
can't
me
blame
about
him.
hard
You
working.
can't
You're
blame
a
him for. Hold on,
striker.
man. Hold
You're
on,
a
man.
striker.
No. Stop. There are strikers and there are forwards and hard working player. Andre Gray has a good hold up play game. He's not my favorite type of forward because I need forwards to score goals.
So
So
Adrian,
yes,
you tell me say, yo, we have a man on the side. When him in that box by himself, him don't know if he kick a ball in there.
yeah, but I mean, CC, the truth is that we can kind of fool ourselves all we want, you know. The players and their records are there, you know. We can see them
That's true.
records of how they play, whether they score goals or whether they assist. We can see it. It's just a matter of if they can fit in a system, if you have a proper system, and also if they have the support. So either player who probably plays off a main striker who can actually assist them or you work hard, create some movement, etc. Right? But even the man who is going to bang in 2 goals per game,
And
not gonna happen.
the man that should have given us the goal, the man should have been out there in this position. You know him there? Somewhere in Qatar going to play a practice game tomorrow. Dubai going to play a practice game tomorrow.
Dubai,
yeah, going to play a practice game
You're
tomorrow.
calling out. Are you calling out Shamar Nicholson?
I mean, if me I call him out.
Call him out.
Brother, Shamar Nicholson should have never turned down the call, brother. Because me can tell you, 2 top striker in the team is Antonio and Nicholson. There's no two way about it. There's nobody better in the top of the link. If it is not Bowser, it is Antonio. There's nobody else.
Shamar's agent said he was also a personal reason.
And then him come out and clarify the personal reason is to settle in his club.
He didn't have to clarify it.
But I'm saying to you, he came out and said to the personal reason is to settle in the club.
He doesn't have
which we already knew.
Before him come out in a CC, I already tell the people them say club, you know.
I club, brother.
He want to make a good start, put a good foot in.
Listen,
tell the people
from you say that, me have to call you out, brother. Tonight was your... Listen, we have 2 strikers. The rest of man, them are numbers, them are make up. We have 2 strikers.
Corey?
One name, Shamar, Bowser, Nichols. Corey Burke is all right. 3 striker, but Corey Burke, I don't know if he's going to score the goal. Can I card no? But he would have scored what Andre Gray did not score, though. He would have scored that goal.
We have two work hard number 9.
That's why I said to you, we have 2 goal scoring forward. One named Shamar, Bowser, Nicholson, and then one named Michael, Gregory, Antonio. And 2 goal scoring striker.
Javan East.
Javan East, them scoring which goal? Where? This is not in El Salvador's league, you know. Javan East, them not scoring a goal for Jamaica, brother. Remember, you know, we had a striker who was a top man in Ricardo Fuller Stoke, you know. But the type of forward that he wasn't a forward who was scoring goals for us.
So the Colonel said 10 minutes, you don't need any player up top. They're put on the CDM, the other central defender, I suspect he's saying, then try and break up Mexico from the half line and not the 18-yard back. T-Got, what you have to say about that?
Well, that is true. But the man put on a right back for a right back. Are you come out, Wolano? Are you come out and tell us Alva up in the side, you know?
T-Got. So let me clarify and tell you. So yeah, why Alva has to be in the side? because the options at right back are weak.
But you say he has been good for us over the years.
However, yeah, and it is true. However, I said
So
it
you're
clearly.
customer now.
However, I call it down the middle in a boss. I'm not friends with anybody, you know. I don't hold any punches for anybody. If you play good, I'll say play good. If you don't play good, he didn't play good. If Albert Paul is fit and ready, he plays. However, it's clear that he has been out of sorts for a while, right? And as such, if you are in a critical game with 10 minutes left in the game, right, where you're trying to preserve a lead and you need those points, Alvis Powell can't be the change that he made. It just don't make no sense. You understand? It has to be somewhere down the middle where you're trying to plug the middle. I mean, we're on sports down the middle, and we're saying you needed 2 solid changes in the middle because you're playing with 10 men, and by playing with 10 men, you put yourself in a better position. You decided not to have Anthony Grant because you say you wanted to play the football different. People ask, look, what if some point in the game you need that type of player for kind of clog the middle and slow down the game and break up the plays, right? So it might not start from the front, you know, but we know about game management and managing how we approach a game. So you have to have that option on your bench. And the only other persons who were that option was Kevin Stewart, who fly come in yesterday, right? Or Adrian Mariappa. Say I had to either put him in the center, say you get back the game with a 3 defenders in the middle of the park there, so to clog it up, and then you drop the central defensive midfielder and Kevin Stewart in front of them. If him can't play 10 minutes, right? I don't care if him just fly in and come this morning.
But he hasn't been playing for his club.
Yeah, me no man. If he can't play 10 minutes,
well, true. They use Ravel, Phyllis, and him not play. That is
I'm
true.
saying if you drop that and clog up the middle, you have a chance. But basically, sell the game. This is the second time I sell the game against Mexico, you know. In a same campaign, yeah. Who can make up these things? Not a real country, and I mean at the end of the day, we're already up against it because we don't have the spectators in the stand. I'm sure the Mexican spectators are more than the Jamaican people in the stadium. It's ridiculous.
A question: is it all over?
We are asking that.
No, anybody? But that's an ask still.
I'm
not the leader panels on the board.
Ask the fans. You can't ask the fans them what them think. Tell us, fans, is it all over?
Is it all over?
When you're a calculator, I tell you.
Listen, right now, I can tell you, calculator, we don't need calculator anymore, brother. Points on the board is better than points in the bank. So, it's all over. We now move from 6. We have finished the campaign at 6.
We have finished the campaign at 5th.
No, man, we're not passing the side. We're not passing Costa Rica, we're not passing Panama. Number 1, this Panamanian team is going to beat Mexico.
They say, right? We shouldn't get a draw at Panama. What if we get a win at Panama?
Brother,
what if we win everything?
First of all, Damian Lowe is out. So
yeah, but we have competent center half now. We have Mariappa.
Cross out of the list.
We have Ethan Pinnock.
Javian Brown is out. Because we don't know if Mago can come back with when we see him come off 5 field.
Hold on, Tiga. Make get we look for the little. Go on see.
Yeah, Javian Brown has picked up a knock. So we are unsure about him. Damian Lowe out. So our 2 defenders that we don't. Alvis Paul not to play back the next minute. So 3 that.
Isaac Newton.
so we are say we don't have no brother. If we win the game, we win the game. But we don't know.
No, we ever see Kevin Stewart start. No, we ever see.
But Kevin Stewart have a start.
Yeah.
But
we have Ethan Pinnock is there. You understand? Play a little better from Panama game. We have more Mariappa, Taxi. You understand?
More is also rational. More is also rational in terms of how he approaches the game. And he obviously has a proper weakness, as with most of our central defenders, in terms of handling crosses coming across the box. Right? So I am very careful of that. But also, I'm not so sure I like the shape of the in terms of the creativity, the link up play and all of that was just woefully off. And it just looks like the formation that was used probably was not the best formation. I understood what the coach was trying to do, in that he was trying to pat the middle to get it running. But to me, it was not the best formation to approach it with. You understand?
You must fire the coach now.
No, it's not. No need to fire the coach. The coach just played the first match. We decided to keep him on board.
No easy, you know.
We
No,
decided
but
to keep.
you know, say, me I come on out we should have fire Tapper for we lose against Panama.
Now I'll show you something. I'm going to show you a strategy. Where is Norwich in the table in the Premier League? We're not even use Norwich. We use a
Norwich
country.
gone.
We're not even use Norwich. We use a country. Netherlands. Who was coaching the Netherlands?
We don't follow that now. What's the point?
Hold on. There's this gentleman that was coaching the Netherlands, and he wasn't getting any good result out of the Netherlands. Big baller. Yeah. Netherlands didn't look like they were going to any World Cup. You know what Netherlands is going to now? The World Cup.
Yeah.
Louis van Gaal came in, and I'm saying
Van
that they took the approach of getting rid of that coach early out, because they realized, and that's what should have happened. I get a car.
Yeah. But I mean, the truth is that that's the water under the bridge right now. We are where we are, right, Tigat?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
I mean, we are where we are, and at the end of the day, we had an opportunity. It was a good opportunity for us to get through. I mean, we can say all we want to say about the about getting rid of the coach. That's gone. Can't change it right now.
Can't change it.
We just we just keep on. You said it right, Ralston. We keep on dropping points every time we are in good position.
Right.
We find ways to drop points.
Listen, gentlemen, I go jump out, because
Yeah, man, CC. Folks, we're closing this out in about 5 minutes. In 5 minutes' time, we've been on for quite a while. Yeah. And CC leaving us. So
yeah, I'm gonna run a half an hour live on the game. So
yeah, man.
First live, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Check out CC and CC's Sports Lab, and see if he can actually unravel what has taken place tonight. Right?
I'll go for the battle, man. We have battled it.
Yes, CC. I'll jump up on air live.
Yeah, man. No problem.
All right, much respect, CC. Thank you much.
Man. Thanks for having me. Huh?
Yeah, man. Good talk there as well. Fans out there, we're closing out this show. But Tigat, you want to leave your final thought? Anybody else want to tell us how you're feeling?
My final thought, I don't know if the dream is over yet. I don't know if the run is over. I don't want to give up. You understand? Don't want to give up. I don't want to throw in the towel yet. I think we can take we have 5 games leave, right?
Yeah.
I think we can take that 15 points. You understand? I think we can do it. You understand? I think we can do it.
How we going to plan to do it?
I don't know. A miracle. You understand? Take a miracle.
A miracle?
Take a miracle.
So let us put it this way. We have 5 matches remaining. How we going to plan to approach these matches to really make sense?
So with defense line shake up now for the next game.
Next game is away to Panama.
Yeah. So the defense line shake up. You understand? Hopefully we can get some out of Anthony next game.
Antonio. By the way, folks, the next match is against Panama on Sunday at 6 p.m.
Right.
Where do we go from here? How do we recover from this? Our literal last gasp effort, last chance. If that one goes down, you can mash up the calculator, throw everything. How stay?
Think we can stop Panama? Because it's a must-win game.
Away at Panama?
It's not impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
What we're going to do? What are we going to change?
Change up some of them. Alvas.
So no Alvas.
Yeah.
Who else?
No Alvas.
Who's
No
going to be
Walker.
our center back? No Walker.
Yeah.
Who going to come in?
We have Bobby. Bobby can come in.
You're going back for Bobby.
Yeah, man. Bobby can come in.
And we are going to put with the center of the defense.
You said CDM. The CDM.
The center of the defense.
Oh, the center of the defense. What? Put back Speedy.
No, it's the center of defense. So either Mario or Liam Moore.
More.
Your thoughts have been mashed up.
I'm distracted all over the place, man.
Right.
More. We're going to start More and Ethan Pinnock. All right? More Ethan Pinnock.
Boy, no look
We're
good.
going to put right back. We're going to put Mariappa. You understand? Left back. We're not start Taxi. We're going to start Gregory Lay.
But start pick your side already. Patrick City, I tell you, if you delete the entire team and start from scratch now. I don't think that's possible at this late stage, Patrick. You have to get the team on the plane to go over to Panama.
Listen, Adrian, them 4 Monday, Paul Hall to think about right now. Them 4 Monday. Gregory Lay, Ethan Pinnock, Moore, Mariappa. Them start them 4 Monday.
And
CDM, Kevin Stewart. Right? Kevin Stewart. Now Miguel at the Park, Bobby Reid, and DJ Daniel Johnson.
Yeah, drop Speedy.
I put Speedy on one of the wing.
You gonna wing? Yeah,
Yeah, man. Remember, Speedy is an attacking player now.
He is, but it is better you put Bobby on the wing and put Speedy in and make it.
R1 out of the two, vice versa. R1 out of the two. But them 2 Monday I play. And we're gonna start back Flemo.
And then you put Antonio Patap.
And then they put on Antonio Patap.
Alright, who may I miss? May I miss a baller?
Nah, Mr. Bala.
Stuart, Ravel, DJ, Flemo, Bobby Reid, and Antonio. 6.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Interesting. I won't even ask them for rate on your side. Look at how it going to stay.
And that's what we're going to do.
Alright.
That's what we're going to write about.
Cool.
Now.
Fans out there, we want to thank you for joining us for this DTM live watch along.
Don't give up hope, people. Don't give up hope. We're Jamaicans. We never give up. We'll fight best with the backs against the wall.
Just go and drink some tea, relax yourself, and come back again on Sunday evening. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. If you're in here, don't forget to hit the like button. Right? If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Go and watch our content. This has been another episode of Sports DTM. Be blessed.